All right, now I'm live.
Alright. Alright. I got you guys both pulled up.
All right.
And I'm not watching either of you.
Ah, what a dick.
Alright, I'm in. And
Oh,
Well, if he's in,
oh, well.
oh, we're doing that thing?
the thing, I don't know what thing are you talking about? He's talking about being in and the thing, and I don't know.
Sword or sword? I'll take a sword.
But do you want a
I
sword?
guess. A sword? The S word? Shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't post.
Can I like reduce the resolution or something? This is killing me.
I did not post on Instagram that I was starting to stream. Boo.
Ooh, your Instagram followers are going to be pissed.
I do it like every time I start a stream. But this is the first time I've streamed since before DragonCon, so.
Oh my god, this is so much better. Whew.
Your Instagrams are going to be followers.
Your Insta follower is gonna be so gramming.
Yeah, they're gonna gram all over it. They're gonna be like, I can't believe. Unfollow. How dare you not tell us?
But then they're going to be enticed when they see the descriptions like, oh, you're streaming with Dr. Scribbles. What?
Yeah,
I just
that'll
heard
be a
about
popular
Dr.
thing.
Scribbles and how awesome they are.
Yeah, right? Oh
It's
my
like,
god,
gotta
I don't
gotta
wanna do-
follow.
No, I've learned that lesson.
Gotta follow just to
Astrals
see
is not a
Dr.
thing.
Scribs.
Astral's not a thing? I'm going astral, baby.
Alright, baby.
Let's
Astral.
go.
I guess, no, I take it back. Astral is a thing, mages is not a thing.
Oh, with that attitude. Ugh. Oh, jeez, are you okay over there? Did you just get off or something? Like, what?
A little bit.
Ugh. Hmm.
It works. Hell yeah.
Oh, was this player comp? Oh, fuck. I was not prepared for player comp.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Neither was
works too.
I.
Da, 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 da,
The
da,
hello.
da, da. Hello. Da, 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 da.
Da 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 da
Da, 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 da.
da 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Oh.
Alright, so this is a, I'm running built different.
Oh, so you're not doing any traits.
I'm doing nothing. Yeah, fuck these traits. Ah!
That almost sounds harder.
It kinda is, but at the same time, like, so there are actual build, like there's a specific set of champions you're supposed to play for this.
There's a
but I don't-
specific set of
just
skills that you have to
doing it.
have.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've got a specific set of champions. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're building, but I've got a specific set of champions.
You're out.
Where's my,
You're over there. You
where's
warrior.
my stream lights?
Is a warrior. Or rider.
There we go. The purple stream.
Rider.
There we go. Purple
Rider.
stream. Oh, that guy's got a gnar and I don't like it.
Narwhals, narwhals. Swimming in the ocean.
and causing a
Come on,
commotion.
come on, come on. Oh,
'Cause
darn
they
it.
are so awesome.
Come on, you can live, you can live. Leona, you can live.
So I think.
Oh,
I think the way
beast!
to make it
Leona!
a little different is to just level up as fast as I can, because that lets me get the maximum number of champions in, which lets me get the maximum like overall benefit.
Overall, bennies, as we
Well,
say.
Them overall bennies, yes.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Hold your
Holy
shit,
shit.
man. This is embarrassing.
You're live. Jeez.
Yeah. If you're gonna be hitting it that hard, come on, man.
Actually,
This is
stuck in my throat since earlier today.
it's just my Nilbog Renault's way of
Oh, I
thinking.
see you over there trying to get that early win streak. Look at you. With that Nasus.
Fat Nasus.
Yeah, jeez.
Fatness.
Fat
That's
Nasus.
just shame. I think that's just shaming at that point.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're
fair
just
point.
body shaming.
Look, I've got plenty of body and no shame. as is shown by my eagerness, I should say, to do Buddy Hutch this year.
That's right. You wanted to do Bunny Hutch before you were drunk.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, because I've fully embraced the fat man inside of me and surrounding me and is me. So, like, yeah.
it's a level of
take me too much.
self-acceptance. Good for you.
Ooh,
But it's a
damn, son of
To be fair, it's a Thursday night level of acceptance. I should specify that. Okay, Alawi got removed, so am I just left with Skarner for Astral Defense?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's no bueno.
You can't do double bruisers in Astral anymore. It's sad.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
So is Lux's thing just she shoots out an orb and does more damage to the first thing she hits, and that's it?
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
But that
That's-
does mean she's probably fantastic with Morellos, because that doesn't care how
Yeah.
much damage you actually did up front. It's just-
Right. It just cares what you're hitting.
Oh, do I make econ? Yes. Except I didn't. I don't think I got it in time, and I just deleted him for nothing. Sweet. That's sick.
The dragon this
Neat.
time
Six
is
cats, yo.
the Namzi is an evoker.
What? Oh god.
Evoker coming
Lulu.
with
Should be a Lulu.
Okay.
Because
Well,
Lulu
I'm not
is
gonna build it.
Mystic Evoker, and then Tristan was a Cannoneer.
I'm gonna build a Silas. He covers Bruiser and Mage.
Silas is just always
good.
good. Whisper, Bruiser, Mage.
mean,
He's so good.
Because with Astral, I've got 2 mages and a Bruiser.
Yeah, I know.
Right? So
Yeah, I did.
Silas
That's
is
Silas
the
is a
obvious
staple.
choice.
He's just good.
Yeah.
He's good in a lot of comps.
Yeah, kill the dog.
You killed what?
You did kill the dog
Wow, that makes you
just
the
in
villain.
time.
Oh, by the way, D.
I thought you
little
lived in Taiwan, not China.
Insider lore here. Turns out, I found out in the Fallout game, whenever I want you guys to fight someone, just threaten dog meat.
Oh my god, yes. 100%.
Like, it didn't take any convincing. Once you were like, "Oh, the Legion's here for dog meat," fucking kill them.
Oh, they dead.
Like,
Oh, they
without,
Oh no, honey.
without question, you guys were just like, "Oh, you want dog meat? Never mind. We're like literally, bullets
fight
are flying
starts.
at this point. Like, we're not even gonna ask why. We're just going to attack." And honestly,
Yeah, we're just
that's how it should be.
Hey, if it works, it works.
that does
Look,
make us the good guys.
It makes it. I mean, by writing standards, it makes you the good guys.
All right, are you my good? Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna do. Actually, say. Hmm.
Pretty big and pretty
Ooh, ran to
white,
its omen,
yeah.
huh? Get out here, Braum.
Leona, protect yourself. No. Oh, at least didn't kick more things.
Look out for yourself.
Oof. Look out for yourself.
I don't need that shit. Get out. Not you.
Oh, look, built different.
Ooh.
I could get built different.
Oh, hell yeah. You can...
No, nobody builds any synergies. Everybody gets built different, and we all just have like hodgepodge teams.
I love it. I gotta keep this win streak going. I can't not level up, which sucks because I really need to I need to 2-star something.
You need to look out for yourself. Look out for yourself. Okay, I guess these items go on him. Rock and roll,
I get that time. That's fine.
McDonald's.
It's fine. Nice, that'll work.
Game, why did you minimize? Oh, literally for no reason. Thank you.
Neat.
That never happens. Like, what are you doing?
Well, now you can't say never. It just had to.
Wait a
It
minute,
just
I
had to
will
prove a
continue
point.
to say never.
Oh shit, I can't use both of them? Oh, that sucks.
I will BRB.
Wait, who's a warrior?
Bye,
Oh,
girl, bye.
nuts, I can't use either. Oh, fuck me.
Most foul-mouthed doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can get away with it. You are a DJ.
Oh my god.
You are a rap. I mean, you're a rapper, basically.
Whoa! Talia! Okay. Vengeance will be mine! I think, I hope. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Oh, vengeance might not be mine unless Varus casts, and it's perfect! Yes! Dumpster. What do I do with the magic crystal?
Doesn't matter whatever you're planning, you're not going to get it. Because guess what? Your last pick. Same with me.
Ooh, belt would be nice. Deal with a belt or basically anything.
Okay, I think I got something.
All right, here we go. I'm happy with this. I'll take it.
I don't know if I got something good, but I got something.
Sure did get something. All right, what am I? I'm doing this.
Who should I put Spear Shows on? Probably Lux, yeah?
I don't know, maybe.
Skarner.
probably.
Definitely Skarner. Always Skarner.
So I
Always
would,
Skarner.
but Skarner's already got 3 items on him, so
Ah, darn.
Nice.
yeah.
Dive right onto that, Zaya. Fuck her day up.
So what is Dr. Scribbles' life goal? So what is Dr. Scribbles?
Let's really dig into this. Let's
Now, let's figure out who Dr. Scribbles is. I think Nilbog
I
Renats
can't
is
do that
going
while
to
I'm.
be. Yeah, I think Nilbog Renats is going to be about proving that he's clearly not a goblin.
That's
An impossible task, I know.
impossible.
That's the joke. I think if I give him an impossible task, it'll make him endearing. Is that the right word? Sounds like the right word.
Yeah, that was a good reroll. Who should get that? Oh.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Goldstone.
What up? Just gonna. That's just gonna move. It's just poor Leona is just getting kicked all around the battlefield.
Dude, why won't she die? What do you have? I don't understand why she won't die.
She does all my damage and she takes none.
Oh, I'm so mad. You just ruined my win streak. I've had that win streak since the beginning.
I know. I just took you off 100. Bring you down to our level.
Well, I don't care about my health. I care about my win streak money I was making. Now I'm poor.
Yeah, you're poor, Mr. First Place. Still poor. All that doctor money up there, Dr. Scribbles.
Oh. Let's do that. So we're gonna do this. This is probably gonna work. Ooh, gonna free dragon off that thing, and she goes and immediately in the garbage. Dumpsterize that dragon. Let's level. Let's roll down for 7. I'm gonna need some purple things that are not. Oh, oh no, that's. Oh. Ooh. Oh, she's not gonna bonus. That's okay. She's still just.
Oh, it's about to get so much worse. I just got my final Leona. She's about to be 3-star.
Oh my god.
Yes! Queen! Oh my god, she's still about to die, though. She's getting ganged up on. God. She's doing work over there. Gee, she wasn't even 3-star. She was just sucking up all the damage. Oh, it just got so much worse, too. Oh, what is that? Oh, yes. Oh, that augment. That's what I needed. Yes, please. it! Let's go!
No,
No.
that was a. Alright.
Now the team's starting to come together.
Yeah, bloodthirster. Woof.
Who earns? Lux, you're supposed to cast twice.
Oh,
What did I send you to Mage Academy for?
oh my gosh! I realize now Nyla is specifically built to take down a team of guardians. Because she gains a shield
Right.
every time she uses her ability against someone using a shield.
Ah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh no. Oh well.
Oh no.
You know.
Oh no. Moving on.
Oh, I can probably get away with that. Yeah. There we go. Whispers, mage, bruiser. Yeah, that's safe.
Well, pretty sure you're talking about Silas.
I sure am.
Now that I know you're going for him, I'm going to buy the one in my shop here too.
I don't believe you.
The good thing I didn't say anything about my Siluses.
I heard about your Siluses. I just need A's. Like, I just need a single 2-star Silas. I'm not going past that.
Oh, I don't mind if you get Siluses, but if...
I just sold an Olaf so I could get that Silas.
Oh, listen here, you little shit.
There is one item I need on this carousel so bad.
There's one item I also
and
need.
There's no way. I'm still in first place. I'm not gonna get it. Fuck. I was like, maybe I've dropped down a couple spots.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get it. Oh, all right. Okay.
Everybody else
strategy.
already got all the swords they need.
Yeah, I guess the swords are all they're all free. Just free swords. Free hats.
Free sword estate.
Dumpster you and I'm actually gonna go ahead and put you into. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. She won't get the buff. That's acceptable. You get this, and I'm gonna roll a couple times, I guess. Nice, just in time. Whew.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey there.
Dr. Scribs.
You know what? All right, if I can get one more mage, that actually would be quite decent.
Yo, stop trying to kill me and kill me. Look at Leona go!
She can't. I don't know. I don't. This is ridiculous.
Yes! Just in time.
Wowzers.
Oh shit! Who the hell's got whispers? Oh shit, he does. Can't use him. Oh fuck me.
Hey, I immediately won my match because there was no enemy for me to fight, apparently.
Yay, congratulations.
Man, I haven't seen that
Did it.
bug in a while.
Fucking did it.
Uh-oh. Oh, it was that freaking lagoon person. Oh, wait, nope. I guess we stopped the Nyla. As long as I can kill Nyla, then it's good.
No to that. Gonna be a no from me, dog. That'll work.
Oh my gosh, where is this item? There it is. Thank goodness. Finally. So many rolls. Got it though. Yes.
Let's see if this works.
Okay, so Zoe doesn't do the same 2 spells in a row anymore.
She never
Why,
did.
She's a mage?
Yeah,
She
she
w-
used to when she was a mage. She would cast the same 2 spells in a row. Now she does 2 different spells.
No,
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
before the mid set, before the mid set update, she
Yeah,
would
I
always
see her
cast
do-
she would cast the first one, and then it would automatically her trait would give her the second one. She'd cast it, whatever the second one is. So it'd be like
I always
laser
saw her do this-
laser daisy.
I always saw her do the same 2
Yeah,
twice.
I thought it was
would
the
be
same 2
tornadoes
twice.
twice. It would be laser twice. It
Wow.
was the same 2 twice. That was
I
mean,
always
maybe-
saw it would be like
maybe they
daisy
changed
laser.
it later. Maybe they changed it later. But certainly
You know,
not
I-
early.
I'm with Nilbog on this.
Nilbog.
That's what I remember.
Milbog.
It's goblin spelled backwards.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh.
Holy shit, this Nyla is bullshit. Oh my god, she's dead.
Who, the Nyla?
Yeah. She just danced, like, she immediately killed my Zoe. Straight to her and just wiped her out in like 2 hops.
I mean, she is an assassin. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, I actually want that. Come on.
What
not
is he?
Where
Does
is
he ever? Oh, he's got a spear Shojin and a static shiv on her. That's okay.
Yeah,
That sure is a thing. Need to throw it there? No. Okay.
Shoot. Okay.
Oh, now I'm fighting her. Oh,
What
somebody
the
kill her.
Snuggles, what is this? What the hell did you build? Oh, Rage Wing.
Scale score.
Okay.
Scale scorn
That was
again.
Rage Wing.
I am not scale scoring. I have
Oh,
no
it is
scale
Rage
scoring.
Wing. I thought it was
guess
scale
I'm-
score from earlier. I haven't
That
fought you in
was
a while.
insane.
Jeez,
yeah,
who is
Rage
that?
Wing and scale score seem to be the winners.
Well, there go both the things that I wanted, so neat.
Guess I'll take
There
this.
goes the third thing I wanted. Also neat. And Yeah, I guess so.
me.
All right, fine. Fine, this is fine. I can fix this. This is fine. If I'm fighting this Nyla, I swear, do whatever I can to get rid of her. Oh, gosh. Nyla is the worst. Oh, and now he's got a blue buff on her. Great.
Yeah, Nyla's the worst. What the fuck?
She just
Right.
rips through my team. Holy cow.
Jesus, yeah. For now on, I'm just forever building Nylas.
Guess I don't need this either. Fuck it. Let's make econ, I guess. See what happens.
I
All
was
right,
hoping
let's
we'd all
see
get
what
Just-
top 4,
happens
but
I
this
think-
time.
I don't think she can survive this one.
I don't think I'm gonna get top 4.
I don't know, dude. This nope. I can't
Yeah.
even click on it. It's so congested.
because they got a
right.
fucking Yasuo.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Hey,
I'm out.
top 4.
No. Because no one can
Four.
kill
You bad.
Mixie.
We can't.
No one
Yeah.
could for me.
I tried. She's doing work on me. I don't know what to do.
Kill her. I just told you.
I'm trying! You think I haven't been trying this whole time? The freaking Nyla just wrecks me. My my team does nothing but shield itself, and she thrives on beating up people that shield themselves.
Yeah, well, I didn't even get a chance to fight her because you guys all eliminated me.
Whoops.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, it wasn't me.
Whoopsie pooples. Right, Shaggy.
Yoinks.
And then wasn't me. The other Shaggy.
What do you call me on the counter?
Wasn't me.
call me-
Jesus, come on, give me something here.
You got me slipping in the something?
Why isn't she glowing? You fucking piece of shit game. You were so buggy and awful. I hate you.
Are you playing on mobile?
No.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Woof.
Jeez,
Yeah, no, this is really
Snuggles,
this
wow.
guy.
Siobhan is so good.
It's funny because I even used the Zephyr to get her out of the fight right away. It still didn't work. Ugh.
ooh, yeah, 2-star Shyvana with 3 items. Forget about it. Yeah, she going Dorgan up and you're gonna die. That's it. It's that
Alright,
simple.
fine. Oh, I guess I...
Alright, Rage Wing and sometimes Scale Scorn is literally the recipe to winning. Hudson found it out. Snuggles found it out really quickly. All the rest of us were fucking
Backstep
learning.
it. He's like, don't say real names anymore.
Yeah, sorry.
As I
But also,
sit,
I don't
as I sit here and make my YouTube channel literally my name.
Yeah, well,
Gave up on that real quick.
I don't think real name
Ugh.
reveals are going to be that big of a deal for us. At
Oh, I'm
whatever we
killing all
call
my
ourselves.
friends.
Yeah, but you're gonna win.
Can't. Yeah, can you beat McGee? Oh, McGee lost your ghost, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mig
What did they build?
Mig
They're
C's
just
gonna
just
Mig
lagoon.
C's gonna die.
Man, yeah, it's just their Nyla is their only. That is their carry. They have stand.
We should
It's out there.
we need to come up with a name for our group. Doesn't have to be
The Dumpster Five.
Oh yeah, well
We don't
then
have
we
enough
would
people.
need we don't have 5 people. Yeah, we need a 5th person. I was thinking
The Trash Four. We're downgrading.
I was thinking of inviting John, because John is literally a fucking cult of personality. But John just does not have enough time to do this. Also, if there were too many doctors in here, I might lose my position. So,
Wait, what do you mean your position?
like, if this becomes a doctors only fucking VTube group, I'm out.
I'm here. Hello.
I'm here as well. Hello.
Okay, and we're your avatars. All I'm saying is, this group.
I
is
am
not
my own
quite-
avatar. Thank you very much.
The group doesn't even have a name, so like if we established with John, and John was like, "Well, I'm also gonna be a doctor," then it's like, "Oh, well, fuck."
I don't
This
think
is
John
the
likes VTubers.
okay.
I'm
that's
not.
fine.
I mean, that's moot anyway.
It's moot anyway. Yeah, John doesn't have the time to VTube.
Yeah, he.
What with being a real doctor?
Oh, is this the John from Ohio, John?
Yes, John from Ohio. John.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The John that like. Well, here's the other thing. All right, so here's the other thing I'm gonna say about John. It's just one thing. When I met him as a virtual entity, not a huge fan. As soon as he showed up in the flesh, I was seduced. I don't know what it is about him, but like in person, he just oozes charisma.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
can see that.
amazing how long it took the two
Like-
of you to actually meet in person.
Well, there's that too, but like
The
when I met him in
suspense.
person, like when I first met him in person, I was suddenly like, I understand why he's a huge figure in Dustin's life. Like it all made sense.
Oh,
Well, I'm
Interesting.
out. I need to go do something. But
I
also,
too am.
I think it took. How long was it before you and I met? Michael?
Like in person.
Nilbog, whatever. Yeah.
It took a. It was until D had the first pig roast at that house.
It wasn't the first pig roast because I didn't go to the first one. So
Yeah, it was the
Well,
second pig roast.
It was
It
a
was the one
pig
in the-
roast.
It was the creepy pig roast in the woods.
The cabin in the woods. Yeah,
Yeah.
the murder cabin.
You had a
That
murder
was when we
cabin.
first met.
You had a murder
I lived in a
cabin pig roast in the middle of the woods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
When the
Hudson was
fuck?
there. I think this was before we even met you.
Yeah, it was the before times.
Yeah,
The
it was
before times.
Hudson, did you hate me up until that point? Because I'd get it.
Well, I didn't know if you were real up to that point.
Fair point.
To be fair, what do I call it? Nilbog? Is
Yeah.
that? To be fair,
Or
There
Michael,
was, like,
whatever.
there's like
Shut
there was like a solid 2 or 3 years where I thought you hated me.
Really?
Yeah. Like I thought for sure. I was like, man, I don't know what's wrong, but I feel like he hates me.
So here's the thing with you specifically.
You really
That,
fucking hate me. It's not just a little hate, it's like real hate.
Yeah, like I'm surprised you haven't fucking figured this out. Because I've not been subtle about it at all. The entire Dragon Con weekend, I was trying to ruin for you. Were you not aware of that?
Oh my gosh, all the signs.
Yeah. The very politely not disturbing you in your sleep. The well, 6 hours of conversation we had going from Georgia back home.
And then the other 6 hours of conversation we had going to Dragon Con?
Right. Like, I was like, you know what? We're going to need... I was like, I'm going to need something to fill the void. That's why I brought the book.
Say
And I
the
was like,
sultry
we're gonna-
narration. The
Yeah,
sultry
yeah.
narration of that book for like an
Yeah.
hour straight.
You like that?
We need to go round two.
That's-
I'm curious now what happens on the train.
Oh, I wish you'd told me. I would have read it all the way back.
Oh, wow. What a missed opportunity.
That's okay. You know what? I think when I get an avatar, alongside of playing video games, one of the things I want to do is narrate books.
Yes. Live narration.
Right? Like, who else is doing that right now?
Nobody.
Am I allowed to read?
It's
am I
like
allowed
nobody.
To read books?
It's probably for those exact reasons.
I don't know. Are you? That's a really good question.
Like,
I mean, you
that's the
can play
thing.
video games live. Can you read a book live?
Right. That's a good question. Cause like, I can't imagine. You know what? I'll just try to stick to Neil Gaiman books at first, because I have a feeling he'd be very cool with it, since he understands libraries.
Who was the person that did the live, like, read through the entirety of
Mr. Beast.
Twilight?
Oh, maybe not Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast made a YouTube, or he did like a live stream of reading the entire dictionary.
Oh, well, that's something.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any good ideas.
Oh, that's actually
if
one
you-
of the videos that launched him to fame. It was one of his
Really?
it's one of his early videos that like really launched him to fame.
And then people were like, "Hey, you read the dictionary. Why don't you spend $1,000 on stupid shit and give it away?" And he was like, "Okay." And then they upped it, and then they upped it, and then they upped it. Also, Mr. Beast is in North Carolina.
Yeah, he used
Wilmington, I believe.
No, he was Washington, which he spent a lot of time in Greenville. I actually met him.
Oh yeah.
I was in
had,
one. I'm in one of his videos.
I had a former coworker who transferred to the Best Buy where he lives.
Just
And
to see if he
she
can-
was like, yeah, well, she just transferred there because she was living there. But like for Christmas, she came back, so she transferred to our store for the holiday season. And people were like, "Oh, did you ever see Mr. Beast?" And she was like, "Yeah, he came in once and did some shit, blah 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 blah." And I was like, first of all, I don't like you. Second of all, I don't like know who Mr. Beast is. Doesn't mean I don't like him.
Yeah,
I
his
still don't know who he
his
is.
crew came into Joseph A. Bank when I was working there, and they were looking
Buy
for
clothes from
suits.
homeless.
No, they were looking for suits to use in a video.
Oh.
I think it was at the time. I'm pretty sure it was the time where they were doing the Naruto run at what is
At
it?
Area
At
51?
Area 51. Yeah, and they wanted to
Yeah.
get like a bunch of like Men in Black style black suits.
Oh. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I was at a buddy's
And
wedding
he
that
didn't
week.
even buy you a house? Ugh.
No, it wasn't Mr. Beast. It
Oh.
was like just his crew.
That was the weekend before something. Was that CES? Did we go to Vegas that weekend? No. I only went to Vegas once. I remember the weekend of Area 51. That might have been Dee's wedding. So
Huh.
I remember I was at someone else's wedding, and then I immediately had to fly out. Oh, no, I remember.
So popular,
I
getting
went to
invited to.
That all makes sense.
No.
D wasn't at D's wedding. That was a body double. So
No,
that he
no,
could
no,
get
no.
Area
It
51.
wasn't that weekend. It wasn't that weekend. I'm entire. It's not a wedding that I was thinking of. I was at a wedding that weekend, and then I had to fly out to Texas for a football game with with my brother and my dad.
That makes so much sense. D wasn't at his own wedding. That was Dr. Scribbles.
Well, D and Dr. Scribbles are one and the same.
Are they, though?
Oh,
Have you ever
I
seen them
haven't
in the
seen
same room together?
Room before, so
Exactly.
D, did you already end your stream?
I did.
Oh, no, we are
wow.
live over here.
Like, this is the good stuff.
This is, like,
Oh, whoops.
this is the worthwhile content.
This is content. Yeah, this is what gets you subs.
Absolutely. Oh, if you haven't done so already, set it on YouTube to not just end the stream, but, like, save the video. I've got mine to automatically, like, as soon as it's done, it automatically publishes.
Yeah, but we had to
I think it does
restart.
that.
We had to restart the stream because we had
Oh,
an
wait.
accidental face reveal.
Oh, no.
I need to ask,
I had to stop it
question.
and delete the. Yeah, what, Hudson?
what does Bow wear for like bottoms?
Wait, what?
Is it? What's her name?
The killer
Sorry,
whale
sorry,
girl.
I'm trying to make. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
not the killer whale girl.
Killer whale, the
whale
blue whale.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Hudson, when you say like, what does she wear for bottoms? I just want to say, I think her name's Numi, because her chat has a joke that she's the ultimate bottom, but that's. I'm not sure if you're trying to make a VTuber joke or actually asking.
I'm not. I'm
questions.
actually
No,
asking.
he's genuine. Because he was wondering earlier if Gura had fins instead of legs, and I was like, no, she got legs.
Oh.
She's wearing a hoodie with no pants because that's Gura's style.
Speaking
And
speaking of
she has a shark tail.
speaking of fish people, the trailer for the live action Little Mermaid movie came out today. That sure looks like a movie I don't want to watch, but I will probably go watch anyway because I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
Is it live action?
Yeah. It's
Is the mermaid a POC?
a POC? What do you mean?
Is Ariel a person of color?
Yes.
All right, I can get behind that.
Okay, because POC, I thought a piece of crap. I was
Like,
Oh.
whoa.
Well, no. Okay, POC says we're person of color.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't make that connection right away.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, I always figured when they did a live action, they would make Ariel a person of color, and honestly, like, I don't care. I know there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, she's clearly not, and it's like, yeah, but it's 2022. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. Like,
I mean, it's her name is Hal.
we
Hale?
own the
Still have
world.
red hair, because that's actually a key point to the
she's-
Poseidon's daughters.
She's got red
Yes,
hair.
hold
Like
on.
you see her plainly in the trailer.
That is a thing of Poseidon's daughters, but not within Disney. I mean, because you can look up all Ariel's daughters, and she's the only one with red hair.
No,
Hudson, why did you ask
only
about
she's supposed to have red hair, because she's supposed to represent the Red Sea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
I
all
did not know
all
that.
the other daughters, Poseidon's daughters, are representative of different seas, and I forgot how they could tell. But if you watch the scene where they're all like dancing around or whatever, you can there is a picture that points them all out.
Is
Huh.
that why? Oh my God, that's why she has 6 sisters.
Oh my! Jesus. Okay. Today I learned.
okay.
But today we all
So
learned.
Did you ask about Bow's legs? About whether she has legs? Were you going somewhere with that question? Or were you just asking?
It started with me asking if Gura had legs because I was wondering if she was a mermaid. because if she has legs, then she's not a mermaid.
Yeah, no, she's an Atlantean.
Oh.
Yeah, so then I was wondering, because I'm pretty sure Bao has legs as well, but I don't know what she wears, like, for bottoms.
I know Gura
Like, Shy
has
Lily has legs and a tail and a schoolgirl outfit, so...
right, and,
Yeah,
and
she's got a
Gura
lot going
has
on.
Gura's got
She's
legs and a shark tail, and all she wears is her hoodie.
Yeah, so what does Bao wear?
She has like a dress.
That's what I figured.
It's like it's a short dress. That's what she has. Here, drag this. Just drop this in Discord.
So the actress's
Does she
name
not have a tail?
No, doesn't look like it.
looks like the actress's name is, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's Halle. I don't know if it's Halle or Haley.
I
Like-
think Haley or
Haley,
It's Hall.
because that
Yeah,
then
that's what I'm thinking. Like it's the French. It's French. Hall.
it might be Holly.
Holly.
What's
Okay,
the last name?
Bailey.
Ow.
So it would be Haley Bailey.
Holly Bailey.
Honestly.
Who's the voice actor? Who's that?
That's
Holly
the
You know,
Bailey.
that's the person who's playing Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Oh, probably Holly, like Holly Berry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like
Yeah.
Holly Berry.
Oh yeah, that would be
Spell
Holly.
with a Y usually, right?
I love that her name is Holly Bailey, and it just sounds the same as Holly Berry.
Well,
Like-
that's just like Michael B. Jordan,
Wonderful.
right?
Sounding like Michael Jordan because it's the same
yeah,
name.
exactly. But
Probably
Because of
why he
SAG.
keeps the B in there.
yeah, because of SAG, they put the B in there. I'd probably change my name if I joined SAG as well. I think if I became
Yeah.
an actor, I would go by Preston.
I think I would just change my
Go by
name.
that
Period.
Name that like scriptwriters and stuff change to when they know it's gonna be a bomb.
I think I'm just gonna change my name. Period.
Oh, I used to know that name. Yeah, well, listen here, you little shit. John Smith? Was that the name? John Smithy? Might not be John. It might be something Smithy. Anyways, I think if I was going to join SAG, I think I would change my name to Preston.
Preston
Probably
Night
Preston.
Death.
I was thinking Night Death, but no. It'd
Oh,
probably be
go all
Preston
the
Durham.
way. If you're gonna do it, go all the way. Wait, don't even be subtle
That's-
about that.
All right, you know what? If my first credited role
Alan
in SAG is
Smithy.
Alan Smithy, that's right. Okay. If my first credited role in SAG is Guild Wars related, it'll be 100% Preston Night Death. Otherwise, it'll probably be Preston Duran. Just because Uncle Preston's gone, so like don't gotta worry about competition, and B,
Why
I
is
think
just a pic?
Michael.
Why is there just a
I don't-
picture
I
of
don't think-
legs?
That's Bao.
I don't know who that is.
I'm answering Hudson's question.
Oh, that's the.
Those are legs. Those are legs of legend. Wait. Those are legs. Of
wrong,
Silver.
wrong legs. Yeah, wrong legs there.
Anyways. Yeah, if I were to join SAG, I think I'd probably sign up with Preston and change my name. Fucking all their best celebrities change their names. So why not? Oh, what kind of bottle is that? Hold that up. Hold that up to the cam.
What? Oh, this?
Yes.
Oh, I've got it in
Yeah.
every. I have it in every stream. I don't hide it. It's my Pokemon Tumblr. I love it. It's
yeah,
my.
hold
I
it
need
up
a
to the
water
camera.
bottle.
so I
It's
can
it
see
is up it is up to the camera. Just give it a second.
Okay,
There's
well,
a-
the stream takes a second. Oh, okay. It's like a
Yeah.
Christmas one.
Yeah, it's my Pokemon Christmas one. My niece gave this to me, so it's special.
Wow, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's good stuff. I'm drinking. I've got that new Stein that I got. I got a new Stein at Dragon Con.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those sand blasted etched ones that are dishwasher safe, apparently. But it's got
Oh yeah, those.
it's got the Buster
Oh.
Sword, and then it has Cloud's face, like
Man,
the
I'm sure
anime,
these-
like the anime face that's used in a loading screen, or not the loading screen, the menu screen. You know, that's like the
Cloud's
anime
face.
portrait.
Oh dear, you.
Cloud's face? What are you talking about?
Scribbles and
Scrib-
Snuggles, are you all watching my stream right now?
No.
No.
Ah, I was gonna say I was
When
gonna
you
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
show you the 3 books that I got. The artwork is incredible.
Mac
I-
or not Mac, fucking the doctor when you
Squibs.
open the menu in Final Fantasy VII and they had like the hand drawn anime faces for the 3 characters in your
Oh
party.
yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's that icon alongside the Buster Sword, but I really liked it because they took that icon and they made it into a 2D. Like we've got 2 colors. How do we make this work? And they made it work. And this is supposed to be dishwasher safe. And apparently the artist who made all of these was right there when I bought it. And I asked her about it, and she was like, "Yeah, most of them, it's easier to just make like take a logo and make like a 2D, like the Triforce, right? It's not hard to make the Triforce into something recognizable with just 2 colors."
Yeah.
So she was like, "Yeah, with stuff like that, it's super easy. With stuff like Cloud's face, it requires a little more design." And I was like, "Okay, I can respect that." Like, yeah, she might be taking an existing image, but she has to transfer it to only 2 colors. I was like, "Okay, not exactly an artist, but also an artist, so I'll buy your
Yeah.
product." I don't buy any um, con
All
rule
right,
from
I'm
you.
out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Con rule going forward, I don't buy any posters unless it's directly from the artist stall.
That's fair. That's it.
Because if you buy posters from like other vendor hall vendors, especially the posters that convert from regular to nude when you're
Oh,
looking at
yeah.
it from a certain angle, those are all done from an artist who probably does not get credit at all for their work.
Yeah. I never understood that. Like how they get away with that. I don't know.
I never thought about that until recently. That
Until
bugged
you
me.
saw
I
the
was
ones
like,
that convert to nude.
well, no, it was. I think it was last year that I fucking realized. I was like, I recognize that artist, but I don't see that artist's name anywhere. I don't see their signature on this poster. I don't see their name posted anywhere in this booth. And the fact that another booth on the next floor is going to have the same exact pictures kind of leads me to believe that maybe this person either sold their artwork for under what it was worth or is getting ripped off entirely. I can't be sure, so I just won't buy it.
Fair.
That also stops me from buying posters because God knows I have so many posters.
I I want to get several pieces of art, but I'm like, where am I gonna put them? I have 0 wall space. This room is completely covered.
I can see. First of all, I see two wall spaces right behind you.
Oh, you're talking about right here, and you got to give it a second. And here,
I'm giving it a second.
if those are the spaces you're talking about, then this
Those
The
are,
fr-
in fact, the spaces I'm talking about.
the framing of this video, it makes it seem like I've got more space than I actually have. Cause like, especially where the light is, right over over the recliner, there is immediately above where the camera stops is the bed frame. So like the loft. So there it's not actually a lot of vertical
Oh.
space. And the
Okay.
other wall next to the door, that wall ends right outside the frame. So it's actually not very wide. So it's
gotcha.
really like the way I have this camera framed, it is very deceiving.
Yeah.
All
it
by
is.
design. Also, I just realized I do not have my. I normally have the Captain America shield leaned up against that wall for my streams. Now it's right behind me.
It's behind you. Move it.
Yo, I just
Oh,
gotta
man,
turn a little bit.
I'm looking at my stream. Am I at the replay? And
Yeah.
the audio was. You guys can't be heard. It looks like I'm talking to myself for an hour.
Oh no, it's okay. I've got the last.
Save it. That might
I've-
be a meme later.
Hey, that's how the Dustin cut happened of Sea of Friends. Because it didn't pick up anyone's audio but yours, so I made an entire Dustin cut. Out of context.
The entire Dr. Scribbles cut.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
Also, my
That's
upload
fine.
rate is so bad.
I don't think. Well, we're not stream. He's not streaming anymore, so we can say his name all we want. Dustin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dustin.
Well, you're on my
Dr.
stream. We are.
Scribbles.
So well, yeah, just keep it
Yes,
under
we
wraps
are
because
part of the. we are
I'm
all
still.
part of the group.
Cold Stone's
Like,
gonna put this up on their.
Yeah, I'm still
gonna
live,
post
and
this
this
too.
immediately gets posted. Granted, it's not like I get a whole ton of views, but
Yeah, so I guess name secrecy is not happening apparently.
honestly, yeah. Like, if you guys don't call me by my name when I'm fucking no blog Renats, that's fine.
I mean,
when
I could
we're
always
actually
take
streaming-
this.
When we're actually streaming as VTubers, we really shouldn't do that.
We should, yes, but
D Scribs.
Wait,
That's gonna
yeah.
stick now. It's
so here's
I
the
don't
thing.
think it's
spin
more
dot-
used than that.
Spin Doctor
I
D Scribs.
told Z, I said when you start VTubing, your character name should be Dr. Scribbles for two reasons. One, if we slip up and call you D, no big deal. That's just short for doctor.
No
Yeah.
big D.
Two, he's already in my phone as Dr. Scribbles, and it would make us so much easier. Three, because Dr. Scribbles is a funny pun.
Wait.
Because, like, doctors have very
Oh,
bad penmanship,
gotcha,
right?
gotcha. Okay, sorry, that one took a second.
Yeah. So, like, I was like, alright, here's three reasons why you should keep that name. And, like, two of them are selfish.
And I was like, you know what? I like it anyway. We're using it.
And I'm glad, yeah. He was like, I like it anyway. And I was like, alright, great.
Wait, if oh no. If
Yeah,
you're
that's
trying to
done
keep, I was
through
saying,
shoujo, though.
if you're trying to keep like name secrecy, then that's a bigger problem because we definitely use our names in the Sea of Friends videos.
Yeah, I realized that. So the name
Well,
secrecy
that's-
was really never gonna work anyway.
I mean, I
Well,
could
well,
take
okay,
all these
okay, so
videos
there's-
down and start from scratch.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say there's two options. A, we take all those videos down so people don't know our names, or B, we don't care because who cares?
I mean, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of big YouTubers and streamers, they literally just make their channel their name. It was like they have
no,
their,
that's
that
the
you can
thing.
make your persona and
Okay,
like be
stop,
called by
stop.
your persona.
YouTubers do that, but VTubers very specifically do not.
But okay, but here's the thing, and I think this is a point that should be pointed out. Of the three of us here, two of us are male. I don't think men have to worry about it quite as much as women do.
Okay, that is true.
So
guess-
I
I
mean,
guess
are
in our
you
case, it's
concerned
more
for
about-
like safety reasons?
No,
Well,
God,
no.
no.
Like, I don't
I'm
care.
concerned about career and reputation, and especially if I were to like do a stream in the middle of the day.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
What do you mean
Maybe you
stream
just
in the middle
shouldn't
of it?
do
How did-
that.
Hold on, how did that
Maybe
change?
I just shouldn't do that.
Hold on,
You
how
should-
does that change things?
Work?
Because if my name is public and I'm streaming openly in the middle of the day, like during the workday. Can't do that.
Okay, but like I
Just
mean,
don't
like,
do that.
hold
I
on,
guess
but like,
just
okay,
don't do
but
that.
like, I'm thinking like demon dice right now. Like, there's very little illusion between demon dice and Calliope Mori. Like people who are
Right.
like if you're a big enough fan of Callie, you know Demon Dice, right? So like, but and we see her and we know what she's about and we know where she lives in Japan.
Mhm.
Like, why are we worried about letting that much information go out? Like, yeah, we're trying to be VTubers, but at the same time, like, who cares if people know that my name is Mystical and not Nilbog? Like, the true fans, like, if I get fans, the true fans are either going to A, go to know I'm Mystical and just fucking call me that because it's stupid, or B, they're going to ignore that and be like, the Nilbog character is what we're here for.
I'm not worried about the real fans. I'm worried about
Bro.
like what
Okay.
my concern is getting caught like fucking around during the workday. If
Yeah,
I were
well
to do
then
that,
don't
it just
do it
means I
during
can't
the
do that now.
workday.
Well, okay. A, don't do it during the workday, or B, if it's more profitable to do it during the workday, then maybe don't work.
See, now we're looking to
Yeah.
the future because this is where I've been thinking. At what point, if we get monetized, at what point do you quit your job and do this full time?
When, well, for me, when I can afford a one-bedroom apartment,
When it
that's
eclipses,
it.
as soon as it eclipses my like monthly earnings from my regular job, which honestly is a low bar. So
Yeah, same here.
so as soon as it eclipses my like average monthly earnings from my regular job, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
When
only at that point it's usually growing from there. So
when when I can do this and afford a lifestyle for me and my cat that
priority is
we
the cat.
deserve. 100% the cat. I mean, it's mostly the cat. It's the cat and then me. I should say, when I can afford a lifestyle for the cat and myself, then I quit my real job. Until then, I keep a real job and I stream as of. But again, I don't even have an avatar. What is? So I know the website is called Fiverr, but like, is the prices for an avatar low or high? What are we looking at?
I think I found one person that will do an avatar for like $10, and another person, or it was like between 10 and 20 for like a low end avatar, and somebody said that they'll do rigging for like $10, but there's like a 21-day wait.
That's fine. I
For
know.
like, I think for $20 you can find plenty of people who will do it
I
at
know
a
with.
much quicker pace.
I know when Snuffy got started, she spent her um, stimulus check on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Which is fair.
It's
Like
11/11,
that was the whole
Kishini.
purpose of what?
Yeah, because I was watching.
Oh,
I
right.
watched the stream with her parents,
Mm-hmm.
and she was talking about how she got started, and how her parents reacted to it. And she went to her parents and she was like, "I spent my stimulus check on this," and her parents were just like, "Okay, let's see what happens," because her parents were very supportive.
I mean,
Snuffy's
that is
parents
what the
are super cool.
yeah. Snuffy's parents are super cool. Snuff mom and Snuff dad.
Also,
Yeah, Snuff Mom and Snuff Dad are chill as fuck. I wish they would adopt me.
I think that was a running theme in that or in chat during that was a lot of people were like, we're
dope.
saying things like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you hear a story where someone says, I spent my entire stimulus check on VTubing, and the parents' reaction to that was cool.
God, I wish I could have actually used my stimulus check to, do anything other than pay part of my rent.
Yeah. I wish I could use my stimulus check to buy a fucking PS5, but I still haven't found one for retail. So
It's like I am so thankful for that stimulus check, all three of them, because I needed them desperately. Like that first one rolled in. The first one, yeah. It's like the first one rolled in, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, I can pay rent this month." Oh, that was terrible.
yeah, I can imagine. You know what? I was working. I was.
And then Sarah used hers to buy a
essential.
fish tank.
Well, all right.
I was
That's
like,
the end of
that doesn't
conversation.
seem fair.
No, that's
but...
the end of that conversation. I used. I don't know. I just baked my stimulus because I was fucking working. I was pissed about it too. Because my boss is like, technically, we can't hold it against you if you decide that you don't want to come in. And when he
Fair.
said technically we can't, I was like, oh, so that means you will, but you're not supposed to. And there was a little tapping on the nose on both ends when that was said. You know what I'm saying? So like, of course I worked during the scamdemic.
Speaking of,
Has anyone coined that term? Obviously, it was a real pandemic, but the fucking capitalist side of it was a scam. It's calling fucking Best Buy employees essential workers? Who the fuck do you think you are?
do you remember
calm
GameStop?
down,
Do you
man.
remember GameStop trying to do that? They tried to say that their employees were essential workers and they had to stay open, and the government's just like, no, you're not getting away with that.
Did they? Okay, that's
yeah,
funny.
they
Alright.
tried. They tried so hard, and everyone's just like,
You know
no.
what? That's fair. That's fair. I will say this: people working at Best Buy were essential during the pandemic because suddenly everyone fucking needed a new laptop and router and all sorts of shit to work from home. I get it. I understand that actually I did live up to my title, but it was bullshit.
I mean,
And
really,
and
you should have
also,
only been
this is
essential for the first like couple weeks, because like once that shit was established, like well, you weren't
I
essential
agree with
anymore.
you, but you know what? This isn't even my stream. And honestly, if it was
Eh,
my
whatever.
stream, I don't know if I want a big bash,
Oh, shit.
the big blue box because
Well, on a
Bash the blade.
all right, on a positive note, I tested negative for COVID the other day, so I managed to escape DragonCon COVID free. Hooray!
okay,
Nice.
good. I'm going. You know what? I probably should have got tested.
It's like I just did.
Scribbles, you want me to go-
I did it as a
Scribbles, you
precaution.
want me to go get tested?
Yeah, that'd be great. I forgot.
I mean, like,
ask you to.
we
It
literally,
never even occurred to me.
Yo.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, we literally like slept in the same bed. Don't take that out of context. But and then we shared a
Take it for
6-hour,
Exactly what it is. It's just the truth.
and then we shared a 6-hour car ride in a very small vehicle. It's like
Yeah.
if I had it, you would have had it. And if you had,
for
I
those wondering,
There's an incubation period. That's not how this works, and you know that.
But, like-
for those wondering though, we did switch spoon positions.
it was a
Thursday,
trade-off.
Friday, we had 4 nights. Okay, we had 4 nights in that hotel. And we traded off whose spoons each night. I'll be honest. I
That
tried
seems
to.
reasonable.
I'll be honest. I tried to minimize my impact on that bed as much as possible.
You didn't sleep on the floor like usual?
No,
Dude, it
we
was a
shared
king
bed.
bed.
It was a king bed for the 2 of us. All right, and I also only attempted to occupy 1 foot strip of it because, like, I was like on my side at the very edge of the bed. I was like, I'm
Aw.
gonna be as far away as possible for 2 reasons. One, I'm a furnace. Two, I'm a fart factory.
Oh, oh.
So like,
That's fair.
I was
I
like,
appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like there was
Also,
like a huge strip down the middle of the bed that didn't get touched the entire 4 days.
100%, 100%.
So I was
I
doing
could
kind of the
feel
same
like
thing.
You were doing the same thing. I could tell, and I was like, "That's fine. That's fine. I will put as much space as you know, because I don't need a lot of space. I just consume whatever space I got, and then that's fine. Um, as long as I get 15 minutes to listen to my ASMR before go to sleep, I'm good.
So yeah, so
What ASMR do you listen to?
say 50 minutes of ASMR starting at 4 a.m.
Starting at 4 a.m. There's literally one video I watched, D. And I will honestly admit it is my most watched YouTube video. Because when I am in an altered state of mind due to potions and or elixirs and or drugs, I like the sound of it.
Okay.
It is a no talking, scalp scaling, head massage video. And
So are we about to reveal things about Dragon Con that I should not stream?
No, that's fine. No.
Because I'd say I will admit things that I did at Dragon Con that I should probably not stream to the public.
This isn't even a Dragon Con thing. This is my life thing. But like, when I don't know what to watch, and I'm playing a game where I don't need to pay attention, even if I'm playing a game where I need to pay attention to something, I occasionally put this ASMR video on for the background noise.
It's therapeutic.
It's not just the sound of the head massage and whatnot, but like, I don't know where this person lives. Clearly Korea, but I don't know where. I assume south. But there are chickens outside her house, and there was a garbage truck that it comes by because I can hear it, and I know in the video when these things are supposed to happen, and it comforts me when I hear them. This is why when I hear fucking Leonidas out back crowing, and I'm like, yeah, that's the shit right there.
Out of context, Leonidas is a chicken in the backyard, or I'm sorry, a rooster.
Yes.
That crows.
We thought they were. We weren't sure if they were a chicken or a rooster when we first got them. Turns out they were a rooster. Turns out they decided to kick one of the other chickens out of the coop, which is why we named them Leonidas.
On day one.
Day one in the coop.
Until that day, their name was Nugget.
Yes, because they were the runt.
Yeah, they were the littlest.
They were younger than the others by like 3 weeks.
And then as soon as you put them in the coop, within minutes, asserted dominance and kicked one off the little ladder.
Yeah. This is Sparta.
Now he's a piece of shit. We have to fight him.
Yeah. You gotta put him in.
He's a big old. He's just a big old cock.
He was in chicken jail yesterday, but just yesterday, and then we let them back out. They reacclimated, and then I sprayed them with vinegar and put them back in the coop. Apparently that covers up their scent, and then you can reintroduce the formerly sick chickens who've been separated. Now everything's fine. They're all getting along again.
Oh,
just
wow.
Junko's no longer at the top of the pecking order.
Oh, who's at the top now?
I think Florence.
Oh,
yeah.
So
the
not Leonidas.
Sorry, the pecking order only applies to like the genders are like operate independently. So like
Oh,
in
okay.
chickens, like the roosters will like run everything, but within the hens, they have their own order that they
Yeah, I
also
gotcha.
regulate.
The roosters rule everything until the doctor steps in.
Yeah, so we have to fucking chase the damn things down, throw in
Yeah,
chicken
that
prison.
was that. That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Went to chicken
I
prison.
had such a kick watching you guys. Me and Bastet had a kick watching you guys. I was like, you're trying to chase the fat one. I remember you make the comment. You're like, how is she so fat? She's so fast.
She was, yeah. She used to be. She used to be the fastest. She still is the fastest, but now she's the fastest and the fattest.
Chickens.
Chicken.
That's the buttoner. Chickens. Boom. Buttoned.
Neat.
Yeah. Oh, D. I
Yep.
was talking to Jeff at
Yeah.
DragonCon, and Jeff wanted us to stay on Monday.
Oh, did we not
To get
already
dinner
talk to
with
you about
them?
this? Oh, we talked about
Oh
it.
yeah, I don't think we did. Anyway, I told
You
Jeff.
did, and then you weren't, and then you said that you didn't go.
Oh fuck!
But there's like more to it, right?
Today
Is
was
there more to the
Friday,
story?
right?
Yeah,
I
today's
was
Friday.
going to say, all right, let's agree that on Sunday we should text Jeff and be like, hey, do you want to get dinner?
Okay.
At least you
Why?
and me, Mac. At least you and me.
I
Look,
don't know if I can do it on Sunday. I may or may
I
not
can-
have a
you know
D&D
what,
game,
it's
but
fine.
I would like to. Like, I would like to hang out with them. Like, they're fun. Like, Jeff and Lee are really fun to hang out with.
Yeah, if you can't, that's fine. I'll post it on Sunday. I'll be like, hey, do you want to get dinner? And if no one else joins, it'll at least be me. Here's the thing: we kind of blew off Jeff all DragonCon weekend.
Yeah.
I
We
told
all
him.
know,
I
like,
told
oh,
him
that's
up
fine.
front, and I did go back to see him several times.
Is this
I
still streaming?
yes.
Yeah, on Max, but it's
look.
fine.
I Jeff doesn't watch. Jeff doesn't watch my stream. Anyway, I went back to see him and Lee and talked to them several times throughout the weekend, and
Me
it
too.
was good. Like every time I saw them, I looked completely different because I had a completely different cosplay on every time I saw them.
Yeah, what was the first we were cells at work? That I didn't get back. That was Friday. I didn't get back until Monday. When did I? Sunday. I must have gotten back. We got in Friday. I definitely didn't get into the vendor hall Saturday.
Yeah, that's when I went as Chalice.
That's right. And Sunday I didn't get into the vendor hall until after I had abandoned Vegeta, Badman Vegeta. So I was in casual clothes by that point. But I got up to Jeff and I was like, "Look, Jeff, like fucking, I could not get into the vendor hall at all yesterday." But here's the thing: Jeff was like, "Hey, do you want to hang out on Monday?" First of all, they didn't even leave until Tuesday. And Jeff's like, "Hey, on Monday we're going to caravan after the vendor hall." We said no because we didn't want to stay that long, and to be fair, we didn't.
Yeah, we left at about 2:30. So.
But the compromise I made with Jeff was like, "Hey, let's hang out when we're back in Raleigh." And I didn't get a text from Jeff at all this week, so like, if I text Jeff tomorrow and be like, "Hey, let's hang out Sunday night,"
Like,
I know Mac, you said you can't be a part of it.
well, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can or not yet. I gotta check with my D&D group because they've been like
I'm
oddly
just saying,
silent.
like Jeff's not a bad guy. I like Jeff.
Yeah, like
I
I've hung out with them before.
Generally, Sundays are a no-go for me. Sundays are a
All right.
especially Sunday
What if we-
evenings are a day when Katie is going to.
What about a
feel
Sunday
well.
lunch?
I could perhaps do a Sunday lunch. That sounds plausible.
I'm gonna. All right.
Oh, doesn't look like I. Oh, okay. As it stands, I don't think I have a D&D session. I just checked our Discord and it looks like I may be free this Sunday.
welcome to D&D. It happens once a month.
Oh no, I've already been part of a campaign that completely canceled the entire campaign after 2 sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome
that's
to D&D.
D&D.
It's like I'm amazed this one's still going. We took like a month or more off. They're like, oh yeah, are we playing this weekend? And then it just picked right back up. We've
You know
never
what,
had the
with
full the full crew has never been there together,
Ooh,
but we still make it work.
that's rough, sister.
Yeah, but yeah, our paladin has been to a single session.
Yeah, that was the same for cats and dogs. Right?
Yeah, what's up with
Paladin.
paladins?
Yeah, right? You remember James's paladin who showed up once?
Yeah, the good boy paladin was great. I thought it was gonna be cool. He was loud and ruined things for us.
Yeah, like a paladin should.
Look, I was dedicated. I even like telecommuted into a game when I was driving home from Indiana, and I had other people do my dice rolls for me.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yep.
And I was still the loud, obnoxious barbarian. I honest to God thought I would not like the barbarian, but I kind of chose it because our party needed a tank, and I
Why'd
was
you
like,
think you wouldn't like being a barbarian?
I don't know. And like in every, it's like I've never played it like an actual pen and paper RPG before.
Yeah.
And I've always, like, in video games and stuff, I've always liked the really kind of nuanced, like, strategic characters. Like assassins and stuff, like squishy but like high damage.
The glass cannons.
Kind of, yeah. Well, sometimes yes and no. But no, I was like, oh, it's just gonna be boring. I'm just gonna be a big meat shield. No, I have made it so much fun. Like,
Barbarian, that and all the fun from what you've told me is just role play shit. It has nothing to do with your character.
absolutely.
I mean, like your stats. It has everything to do with who you are as a person.
Yeah, 100%.
Stats are rarely fun. Stats are a means of randomizing a story.
Stats are fun for Jay.
Are they really?
Are you kidding me?
Strategic movement is fun for Jay, but stats
No.
themselves...
Stats are fun for Jay. Jay wants a plus 30 on a skill.
Oh,
It doesn't matter what skill it is. As long as Jay's like, I got a plus 30 in one skill, fucking, I've built my character perfectly. He just happens to make it on skills that are fucking worth it, like stealth. It's fine. You know what?
I want to see him get a 30 in underwater basket weaving and become like the premier underwater basket weaver of the plains.
You know what? If he did that, I would make an underwater basket weaving challenge. But at the end of the day, he knows that if he puts it in stealth, he can apply this to every fucking situation. And it's like, how do I not know that your fucking ghoul is there? Well, you know what? I'll just pretend for the most part that he's not. And then the 1 week when I decide fuck you, Jay, then the NPC's got a plus 20 to perception check. He's lucky that Chameleon Alpha Deathclaws are not my fuck you, Jay weekend. Chameleon Alpha Patriarch Deathclaws. Hold on, let me add that in there.
Oh my god, they're patriarchs? Why did you do this to us?
Because I didn't want Jay to get entirely away with it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, yeah, he could get in and start dealing shit, like fixing shit, but how was he going to get out of that situation? His plan was to climb through the Grand Canyon. And my plan was to kill you. So,
I mean, that's always the DM's job.
no, it is not. No, it is not. It is the DM's job to
Boulders.
weave an interesting and fun story while giving the player stakes that may kill them. But if you kill them for story purposes, then you hope that your party is fucking cool and just roll with
Yeah.
it.
Only kill a party story purposes if you know the party's gonna be with it. Like you gotta know
right.
the part. Like the time you killed Jay in Scion and then rebirthed
Yeah.
him. He was like, "Yeah, this is fine. This is great. I'm a death god. This makes sense."
Right. The time all of you guys fell into the Grand Canyon, like the episode after that, fucking explained everything. Like that was totally a thing. You just haven't gotten to that episode yet.
Oh my god, you had me. You had me freaking out like I missed a session or something. I was like, "What?"
No, that's tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow's
Oh my
episode
God.
is the result of you guys falling into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
But like,
Having a wank like a wanking pop-up pirate.
well, alright, but here's the thing, like, clearly, you guys falling into the Grand Canyon is just a story thing, right? Like, you guys made all the checks. Like, you survived the episode.
Yeah, right. So you just want us in the Grand Canyon without a car. So you're sending us down there. The car is gonna like crash.
The car's gonna break entirely. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And things are gonna happen.
Yeah, right. Things are gonna happen. You're not gonna roll, 20d6 to determine our fall damage in the Grand Canyon.
Right,
You're
right.
just gonna tell us we took some damage and move on.
Because the point was, you guys survived up until I needed you to.
Michael, do you still have my stream up?
Yes.
Are you just watching me sit there and eat popcorn, listening to you talk about this?
I mean,
I meant to do that.
I have the stream muted, so like I'm in the live section of this. I'm not listening to the stream itself. But I do see you with the popcorn.
I'm just sitting here with a confused look on my face, just listening intensely as you describe the scene.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. 2 questions. 1, do you want to know what happened in the story? And 2, is that popcorn within your feasting whatever? Your fasting time?
Yeah. Well, whatever. I was gonna eat it out.
What's fasting time business?
There's an 8-hour time period where you're allowed to eat.
I do intermittent
you're
fasting.
doing a weight loss.
No.
fasting thing.
No,
Hold on.
This is not a
I wanna
weight
point
loss.
this out. It is 100% not a weight loss thing because I do it too. I just do it inadvertently because eating 1 meal a day satiates me.
I'm
And
kind of
maybe
beyond.
it's-
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
maybe it's not the most healthy thing I could do, but if I eat 1 meal a day, I can survive. I can not spend as much money, and if I started exercising, you know how much better this would be. Like no shit. All right, all the walking I did at Dragon Con for the 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not even going to count Monday, but I might as well. For the 5 days that it is, when I got back and I looked at my stomach without a shirt on, I was like, really? Is that all it takes?
Dude, walking is the easiest form of exercise. If you don't do any exercise,
Yeah, no kidding.
walking is the
Because-
easiest and will get you shredded surprisingly well.
Because when Dragon Con was over, and I looked down, I was like, oh, you can start to see definition here. Which is not something I say the rest of the year. But apparently, when I walk a lot for 4 days, 5 days straight, apparently that makes a noticeable difference. So, like,
Why do you think I go
I
on
guess
walks
I
every
should
day?
just start doing that.
Walking?
Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah,
think
you
I
can
do it
that.
every
We go
day?
You go for like a 3/4 or a mile walk every day, or not every day, but often after work. Now it's good for her pregnancy.
If I don't
They
get
help
60,000
stop
steps
like
a day,
indigestion and
yeah, I need to get
all sorts of
60,000
stuff.
I need to get 60,000 steps a day. I think my watch is
60,000 steps a day.
I think no, sorry, 6,000. I think my
Oh,
watch
Oh,
is defaulted to 6,000. Not 6,000. Sorry, that's my bad. I think my
That's a lot
watch
of
is
steps.
defaulted like 6,000 steps, and it's like if you hit 6,000, then you did a good job. And like at Dragon Con, that would happen. At fucking
Noon.
5 a.m. as I'm heading back to the hotel room after watching Death Race 2000 or A Boy and His Dog. Boy and His Dog.
After we packed the car at 3:30 in the morning.
Hey, listen, the 3:30 packing, as much as I hated it, was a great idea.
It was a
Don't tell me.
phenomenal idea.
Right.
Like that,
God,
we
I
need to
hated it,
remember
though.
to do that every year from now on.
Oh, fuck it, I hate it.
No, but it was so worth it the next morning. Like trying to get the
I know.
elevators. Oh my gosh.
It was 100% was. It was. I hate the fact that it worked so well. Because all we had to do was get some bitches who were just gonna bitch and complain about elevators, and then the two of us show up and we're like, is there literally space for one person? Then there's literally space for one person.
Oh my god, Dustin. God darn it.
Yeah.
Let me
D.
tell you, D.
Dr. Scribbles.
Doc.
He's not streaming anymore, it doesn't matter.
Alright, Scribs. Let me tell you. When we got to those elevators, you remember how the elevators are. Where it's like, it takes an eternity because everyone's checking out at the same time. We get to those.
Hold on. I want to say last year, the joke was we throw our luggage over the railing and then it opens up in slow motion while Flowers Duet is playing. Do you remember that?
I remember
Yes.
this, yes.
So, at 3:30 in the morning, I'll let Mac explain. You know what? I don't need to mansplain this. I'll let Mac finish this. They started it.
No, you go ahead and finish that part. I was just getting to the how we reacted
so at 3:30
to the people
in
this
the
year.
morning, Mac finally gets back to the room, and I've been watching Rick and Morty after getting back from watching A Boy and His Dog. Like, I didn't fucking squander my Sunday night, but I didn't party my Sunday night either, okay?
I partied every night.
Mac partied every night. Sunday night, I was like, I'm gonna chill in the room. I'm gonna watch the Rick and Morty premiere at 11, and then at midnight, I'm gonna go downstairs and watch A Boy and His Dog because that was influential in both Mad Max and Fallout. So I had to watch
His
it.
dog was? Okay.
Yes, 1975 movie, A Boy and His Dog, influenced both Mad Max and Fallout. So I had to watch it. I had to watch it. I watched it. I came back.
I caught the
I don't know where I'm
rerun of the Rick and Morty premiere at 3 a.m.
Mac caught the West Coast rerun of the Rick and Morty premiere when they got back to the room at 3 a.m. And then, right after that, I said, begrudgingly, hoping that Mac would shoot it down, I said, look, my shit's packed. Like, where's the car? Should we load up now? Because when I got back up to the room, I was alone in the elevator at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Yep.
So I was like, at 3:30, we can catch an elevator without anybody, and we can put shit in it.
Don't take that out of
Right.
context.
And so I was
you
like,
you told me about this.
yeah. So I said, if I don't say I want to do this, and I asked Mac if they want to do it, they have the opportunity of shooting this down, and Mac did not. Mac said it's a good idea, so begrudgingly we did it.
So
And
the
I gotta
entire
say-
time the episode was playing, I was sitting there packing. I'm like, I really don't want to do this. It is 3:30 in the morning. I am so tired.
And for a half hour, I was sitting there going, fuck you, Mac. I can't believe you said you want to do this. Fucking, alright, fine, we'll fucking do it. We didn't get bed until like 4 o'clock in the morning, but when we
Yup.
got to bed, half of our stuff, like the big stuff, was in the vehicle. And when we woke up at like 10:30. We were out of the room air quotes, by 10:59, 1 minute before checkout.
I officially checked us out at 10:59.
Through the app, in the room, didn't have to leave. We were out of that room until like noon, 30. But
No, it wasn't that late, was it?
It wasn't that late, but by the time we were going down, we only had what we could carry.
Yeah.
And it made getting into an elevator a lot easier.
Oh, it was so easy. Like, because we didn't have to cart down a bunch of crap.
And here's a fun thing. I got into the first elevator on the way down because I was wearing my bathrobe and just had a handful of stuff. So, like, I could get into an elevator, no problem. I got into the first elevator and Mac is like, oh shit, here's the car keys as the fucking elevator door is closing.
Yeah, do you remember where the car is? And you said yes.
And I said yes. And then as soon as the doors closed, comedic effect, I was like, I have no fucking idea where the car is.
And the funny part is, as soon as that door closed, the silence of everyone else waiting in that area, I said out loud, I don't think he knows where the car is.
We got the same joke off on both ends. Met with uproarious laughter, by the way. Not uproarious, but a couple of chuckles. The point was, I got a laugh out of it. I had a vague idea of where the car was. Mac was like, we're parked in this garage at one point during the weekend. And I was like, oh yeah, I see the car. And Mac was like, really?
No.
And I was like, no.
We were literally just there several hours before because we had just packed it at 3:30. And it's now like 11:30.
Yeah, but it's funnier when I tell the whole elevator that I don't know where I'm going. Moments after, I said I knew I was, and then could not confirm where I was going. I understood it was funnier that way.
Okay,
there was a truth and a false in that. Like, the truth was, I did not know specifically where the car was. The false was, I generally knew where the car was. So,
okay.
If anyone in the elevator is calling me out right now, that's my defense.
All right, so he gets one of the early elevators. I'm still standing up on the 20th floor with this crowd of people that some of them were saying they'd been waiting there for 45 minutes to an hour, whatever, can't get elevators.
There were like two Karens who were letting their Karen out.
Yeah. And several elevators came by, and I was like, yo, why are we not stuffing these elevators? They're like, oh, they're all full. I'm like, bullshit, they are not full. Welcome to Dragon Con. We're about to make friends. You should know this by now. It's the last day. And most of
these
them
elevators can take up to 3,499 pounds, okay?
And we're about to fill all 3,499 of them. So anyway, so these elevators keep coming down. I was like, yo, I'm being nice, not like jumping ahead and like trying to get in one since I didn't have much. And I know these people were waiting. And I finally says, like, look, y'all are going to be up here all day. And I like took charge of that like little lobby. And every time an elevator opened up, I was like, I started like pointing. I was like, you get in that one. You can fit right there. And I started like yelling at these elevators. I'm like, make room. You're fitting a person in there. And every single elevator that came by, we fit another person in there. And until it finally came down to like there were only a few people with like a big amount of luggage left. And an elevator opened up, and I was trying to be nice, trying to like, get everybody else in. And they finally looked over at me and said, like, no, you take this one. I was like, oh, thank you. So I jumped in there, got real close, of course, because I was like leaning over a bag. And okay, so we go all the way up to the top floor. On the way back down, our elevator opens up on this floor, and we look across, and we can see another elevator open up at the same time. And this elevator was like half capacity and was not letting these other people in. And we just started, I lost. I just started screaming. We shamed that elevator so hard for like the next 5 to 10 seconds before our door closed. With like as soon as I started yelling, everybody else in the elevator started yelling, "Move over, let him in!" I was like, it was the funniest thing.
We is Mac in their elevator because like my elevator was packed. I could not get anyone else into my elevator. But
Yeah, I was face to face with a drag queen who I was like furiously complimenting their makeup. It was impeccable. Like, and I was so jealous because like, oh my god,
Wait,
how did you do it? Like,
I gotta go. I gotta take care of the dog. He's been pestering me. I'm sorry.
is he doing the lip quiver?
He's like squeaking toys at me, and he's doing the like dead-eyed stare into my soul, and
he
standing
always
next
does
to
that.
me and sniffing.
Dude,
yeah, I
bro.
know, but what?
Have you ever seen your dog actually sad?
Sad? Yeah, I think so.
I think have you seen him do the lip quiver?
A little bit, yeah.
He was doing that earlier today. Like, I came down, and he was like, "Oh, is there people here?" And he realized it was me, and he started fucking crying. And he literally does a lip quiver that I think might actually kill you.
Oh.
I don't think you ever get to witness how sad your dog can be.
Oh,
because
dog.
because you're there. Like,
Aw.
your dog cannot be sad if you exist.
Damn.
And I don't think you realize how, and I don't mean to make this like make you feel sad about this. It's not what this is about. But I don't think you understand how sad your dog gets when you're not around. Like, I walked down to cook food today, and your dog's like, "Oh, there's people here," and then he saw me. He was like, "Oh, this asshole's here." He was like, "Oh, oh, oh, oh."
Wait, was this when I was over at Tony's for like? Oh,
Yes!
God. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, okay.
I was gone for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I
Half
know.
hour, maybe.
With full lip quiver. With full lip quiver. The extent of which fucking Elvis wish he could achieve.
Like, okay, now here's the real question: is it that the dog was sad that D was gone, or was he just sad that you came down the stairs?
Honestly, you know what? I thought he was sad that D wasn't there, but now that you pointed out, maybe he's sad to find out that it was just me, but that's fine, because I got Bastet, who 100% fucking rules the world when I'm here. She loves it. She absolutely loves it. When I go downstairs, she goes downstairs. When I'm upstairs, she's upstairs. When I'm downstairs, she meows for me to come upstairs. Unless she's looking at the chickens, and then she's looking at the chickens.
All right, guys.
I've got.
Good night. I gotta get this dog.
All right,
Hey,
dude,
we need to set up
sorry.
an afternoon. Oh fuck!
He's gone. He's gone.
I was gonna say we need to set up an
What happened?
afternoon where he like shows us like gives us hands on like here's what to do to get this VTuber stuff set up. Because
You know
like
what?
I just don't have enough
maybe,
interest.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We also just need an afternoon to watch cartoons, because that was a fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to show you all the Mamoru Hosoda movies. The Boy and the Beast, and the Wolf Children, the Summer Wars.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to like put those on the list. We also need to watch like Iron Giant and
Alright, you know what?
Emperor's
Just come
New
over
Groove.
this weekend. Just come over this weekend.
I mean, that's what I was about to do. I was about to like say, hey, we need to like hang out this weekend.
Yeah,
'Cause
whatever, just come over.
Just show up.
Look, if D and Katie are not available, it doesn't matter. I will be available. I'll show you all these anime movies I want you to watch.
That's fair.
And honestly, if it comes down to just you and me watching fucking Iron Giant, that's fine.
The two of us just fucking watching cartoons all day. Yes.
You know what? Because if the responsible adults who are growing chickens and babies can't make it, then that's understandable. But the two of us who are um,
Adult children, and refuse to
who
grow out
are
of it.
adult children who are sexually oriented to not growing other humans.
Yup.
I guess is the best way I can say it. Can watch all the fucking cartoons we want.
Hell yeah. Single life, baby.
Oh my god, I just
Single
don't
ace
get it.
life.
I literally do not get the concept of, like, I understand wanting to have another person in your life to touch and cuddle and feel, but like every morning I wake up and my cat's like, let's cuddle, and I'm like, this is all I need.
God, I don't even have that. I would say it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, it's like, okay, I don't have an animal. Well, at least I have, you know, like, oh, plants. Like, I don't even have plants. I don't even have fake plants. Like, my room looks like an industrial shelving complex.
That's fine. That's 100% fine, because you wake up, you turn on the computer, you start streaming, you start playing, you start gaming, you're having a happy life on a Saturday or Sunday, of course. Monday through Friday, you're probably working. That's fine. But I get it. You know what? I got the one cat. The cat is fine. I bought the cat. I love her to death. But I'm not going to get a second cat, no matter. Because here's the thing: people are like, "Oh, when your cat gets old, you should get him like a younger cat to keep him alive." And it's like, first of all, my cat hates everybody.
I really hope you're not watching the stream.
Who?
I really hope you're not still watching the stream.
Me?
Yup.
I mean, I got it up visually.
Yup, I just did the thing. I officially lost a piece of popcorn down my cleavage. That's great.
Oh, I missed it. It's fine.
That's that'll come out later off stream.
The point is, like, I'm just gonna have this one cat until she dies. When she dies, maybe I'll get another cat, but until then I will not, because I don't think my cat is capable of handling another cat.
No,
I don't know if
Bastet,
I'm
absolutely
capable-
not.
I don't know if I'm capable of acclimating Bastet to another cat, because at this point, like, Bastet, you know what? It's like, I barely know she's acclimated to me, and I know she is because of the way we cuddle at night, but like, and throughout the day. But like, if I do something that she doesn't like, she's very vocal about it. And if I put another cat, you know what? I need more than one room to put another cat here. But I'm not going to put another cat here. The point is, someone asked me if I was going to get another cat. I said no, not until Bastet dies, and that's only a maybe.
Yeah.
Because I got Bastet for a very specific reason, and I love her for it. And I'm not looking to. I don't like. Just like in relationships, I don't need an animal. I don't need anything else. Like, it's nice to have a warm living creature cuddle with you in your sleep. That's great.
Very
I
true.
fucking love that. But
Truth.
I've spent 30 plus years of my life without that. And the fact that I've learned what that's like with both a human and a cat, and I've realized that I don't need either of those, is fine with me. Yes, when Basset dies, maybe or maybe not, I'll get a cat. It depends on where I am. I'll probably get another cat. But I will not need another cat as long as Basset lives, because she 100% dominates me in the bedroom.
Don't take that out of context.
Don't take that out of context. But as long as we are both in the bedroom, she's 100% content. She will sit on my lap when I'm playing games where I don't need to fucking play the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's an autopilot kind of thing. She knows when I'm playing those games, and she's in my lap. When I go to bed, she curls up with me. And then when I shift myself in bed, because I'm like, I don't need a cat anymore, she shifts away as well. She's like, I don't need a human anymore. We have an understanding.
You're like an old married couple. That's adorable.
We are, but it is 100% what we are. And when people are like, oh, you're a cat dad, or Happy Father's Day because you have a cat, and it's like, no, I don't think you understand our relationship. My mom
You
does.
get
She's
you
the
get a
worst.
happy anniversary every year.
Yeah, yeah. On Father's Day, my mom will be like, "Oh, Happy Father's Day to a cat dad." I'm like, "No, no, 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 and no." Like, I do not look at Bastet as my child. I
We are
know,
equals.
no, and I'm not gonna like. Yeah, kind of. Like, look, I know a lot of people look at their fur babies as children, and I know that's like a thing now because
Yeah.
apparently millennials are not having children, but they are adopting animals as their children. Look, that's not
Tell
what
that to
Bassett
Katie
and
and
I.
tell that to Dustin, Katie.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're having real babies,
Uh,
but
ugh.
um, that's not what That's not what Bastet and I are. It's not a
Yeah.
I'm her father, she's my baby kind of thing. No. From day one, I've tried to discourage that because it's just weird to me. Like, I understand like, I'm not going to discourage anyone who's like, this is my fur baby. Like, that's great. I understand you love your pet. I understand you'll treat it like a child and take care of it. Like, I would hope you would look at me and Bastet and not assume that I'm not taking care of her the way I should be. But I'm not looking at her as my child.
Yeah.
Okay? She's an independent inside cat. She can handle herself. And when I'm not around, if Dustin's got to feed her or if someone else has to feed her, she can accept that. I don't need to be her parent. She loves me, but I get that. I get that. I love her too. But mother, we're not father and daughter. We are
An old married couple.
an old married couple.
Yep.
My next tattoo, my next tattoo will probably be after Bastet dies. I'll get the hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt of the goddess Bastet somewhere
Oh my god. Yes.
in reverence of my first pet. Maybe I don't know. I'm sure I'll have pets later in my life, but like I don't know if I'm gonna get a cat right away. So like I will definitely need some time to be like this. But that's the other thing. Like Bastet, as much as I love her, she's kind of a living ornament. Aren't all pets?
I mean, when you put it like that, kinda, yeah.
Like I love her. I would spend thousands of dollars on her if she needed it. But like, if the vet was like, you can spend thousands of dollars to keep her alive for a little bit, or she's going to die, I would tell the vet, you know, this is her time. You know, if thousands of dollars is only going to buy her a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still a pet,
Yeah.
and if she's been with me for about 5 years, and I'm expecting to rope about 5 more years out of her.
You've really only had it for 5 years? I thought it was longer than that. Huh.
2017,
Wow.
December of 2017, because I was in Arizona.
You got her in Arizona?
I got her in Arizona, yeah.
Oh, I thought you had her here.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I got
yeah.
her in Arizona because I was in a low point. And I said to myself, if there's another creature I have to take care of, then I'll take care of that other creature. If the creature I have to take care of is myself, I might not pay attention. So
That's
that's
my life.
the explanation. That
That's my life in a
that is the
nutshell.
explanation of my low point. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say. I got a cat. But I wanted a cat for so long. I've always been a cat person. Always been a cat person. My family, let me tell you a little about my family. This is for the stream. Is anyone watching us? This is for you and me.
I don't
But
even
if
know
anyone
if
else is
anyone's
streaming-
watching. No one has interacted the entire 2 hours I've had this stream up, so.
It's because I've been talking this whole time. I've co-opted this stream. But I've always been a cat person. My family has never been able to have dogs because we were always on the move. And moving cats and acclimating cats to new locations is a lot easier than dogs.
Doing just about anything with cats is a lot easier than dogs.
Yes.
Cats are not nearly as destructive.
100% also why I prefer cats over dogs, because cats are so much easier. You put a box with some fucking kitty litter in it, they figure it out. They figure it out so quickly. Because it's a part of nature. Because cats, as nature's greatest killing machine, focus on stealth and sneaking. So burying their shit in sand so that both predators and prey don't know that they're there is a part of their instinct. So if you just put a box with some sand in it, they instinctively go, well, that's where I'm going to shit. And you don't need puppy pads. You don't need to take them out for walks. That's why I'm a cat guy.
Look, I totally respect the cat thing more than dogs. If I were to get an animal, it would probably be a cat. If I had to choose between cat and a dog, it would be a cat. I've just never been a dog person. But then again, I've also never been just like an animal person, period. Like, that's cool if people want to have their own pets and want to take on that responsibility. Both like the actual commitment to it and like the financial commitment of that. That if you have the finances for that, good on you. I don't. Just no. I'm good. I don't even want to take care of plants. Like, I considered buying fake plants for my bathroom, and even that was too much. I'm just like, you know what? This is purely for aesthetics. It has no use. Whatever. I was like, I don't want to spend $10 on a plant. Do you know how much food I could get with $10? Yo. That's my little rant. I'm just a cheap bastard, so whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, I'm so cheap I won't even like get myself a second room. I live in a box. I live in a box with a bathroom. And that's it.
Well, I want to live in a box with a bathroom and a living room. That's it for me.
Oh, living room. Look at you, decadent.
You know what? Actually, the living room's not necessary, because when I got past that, we were living in a studio. And honestly, when I got a couch, I was like, I had a couch and a bed, and I was like, either one of these could be used as sleeping devices. So I just started putting shit on my bed and sleeping on the couch with my cat.
I'm not gonna lie.
A studio. Here's the other problem. With a studio, I might not have enough space for all my posters.
Oh no. Terrible.
Yeah. So I need a bedroom and a living room to put up. I need a bedroom to put all my posters in. That way, if I ever have anyone back to my house, they will either know, A, this is a man-child who I should not be hooking up with because of all these posters that I'm going to leave, or B, this is the coolest guy I know who is unafraid of who he is as a person. Can't even get through there with a straight face. The fact of the matter is, I have a bunch of posters because I'm a man-child, and because I have no desire to grow up because
that shit sucks and it's boring.
Because I'm a lost boy. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Yeah. So that's what the point is. Like, I will 100% grok. I will grok the vibes of someone who sees all of my posters and figures, because I will definitely have my figures set up by then as well. I will grok the jive of whichever potential future female companion sees posters and figures and goes, yeah, that's okay. Doesn't even have to be, that's my jam, just, yeah, that's okay.
Look, you already have higher aspirations than I do. You assume you're gonna bring someone home eventually.
No,
I
I
live
don't.
as the I live as though I know for a fact I will never bring anybody here.
Okay,
Katie was lucky to see like Katie was lucky to see the inside of this room, and she is
that's
the
okay.
only one.
Yeah, that's the other thing is I don't intend to bring anyone home, and I don't think anyone will come to my house, with the exception of if I throw a house party. In which case, I expect my friends to show up, and maybe my friends can bring friends. But if my friends are coming to my house party, then they got to expect that there's going to be, I don't know, a picture of Vi, Dante, and maybe Bastet on the wall. And that is what I'm going to consider high art.
Yo, if you're inviting your friends over, they expect that out of you at this point.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I'm going to go out and find a companion because of many reasons. I mean, number one on the list is just who I am as a person. But number two would be the asexuality. Number three would be the introvertedness. And point D/4. I don't know what I was using anymore, but the point is like, there's just so many reasons that like I don't think I'm gonna bring anyone back to my house for sexual intentions. 100%. I can guarantee you I'm not bringing anyone back to my house for sexual intentions. But if I meet someone who just wants a spoon and occasionally spend time with me, that's fine. I'm sure they're going to be okay with the fact that as a mid 30s something, I'm still just putting posters on my wall because that's who I am as a person.
I feel that. And honestly, it's like if I ever find somebody that like wants to spend time together and do the whole spooning thing, because that is nice. Like as much as you know, I am also I mean we've gone over this. I'm more of I'm more of the gray ace.
Did you watch She-Hulk?
Yes. Oh my god. Like
would She-Hulk have been a little bit better if you could have spooned someone or been the spoon of someone?
wait, say that again?
Would watching a show, like, let's just say you're watching The Rings of Power, you're watching the She-Hulk, you're watching Cobra Kai. Would, like, if you were spooning and or being spooned by someone, would those experiences have been better?
Not necessarily.
Okay, then
To be honest, probably not.
then in that case, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, yeah, like I can enjoy things by myself, with myself, as myself. If there was someone to spoon, then by all means, I will watch this all spooning or being spooned. I would love to be spooned, but as a 6'1" male, it's not happening.
Yo, it's like they're like a jetpack. They just pretend to be a
I
jetpack.
fucking yeah. I get it, but also
That's
as
what
a
I want in
6'1"
life.
male, as a 6'1" male asexual, I don't think I'm getting spooned. I'll spoon
Not
you,
with
man.
that
If you
attitude.
wanna watch, if you want to watch She-Hulk while spooning, I'll spoon you.
I'll be your jetpack.
I'll be your jetpack.
No.
But no, I wouldn't. Sorry.
Yeah. I was say that that's never gonna happen. I'm sorry.
That's gonna that crosses the line between our friendship.
We shared a
which I
bed.
think we
Spooning, too far.
Yeah. Spooning crosses the line in our friendship that I think both of us have established.
Yup. 100%. But yeah, going back like to that original point, it's like, nah, it's like I'm not completely ace. I'm more gray ace, but like
Right.
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to it, but like I'm not gonna actively seek it out. Like
I get you. I feel you. I can smell what you're stepping in.
like yo,
I can pick up what you're putting down.
like I'm not actively seeking it out. Doesn't mean I won't simp for some people like hard. Cause like if a select couple of people offered, I would not say no.
If non-binary showed up in your world,
Maybe
you would
not
want to talk to them.
Not necessarily non-binate. I respect
right.
non-binate as a person. I'm not like they're cool, they're attractive. Not necessarily like I'm not attracted to them. Yeah, I'm not attracted to them in that way. Like I would love to be friends with them. Like they seem like a cool person.
100%. I can get that. I can rock that job because like I want to be friends with everybody.
Like that person on my Instagram that I keep telling everybody about, that I've been following on Instagram. If we got a chance to meet in person, 100%, if they offered, I would let them do whatever they wanted to me.
Was that? You know, I'm not gonna ask the question because we're live.
No, what? Go ahead. At this point, who cares?
Was it someone this weekend or last weekend?
No. This is a different person.
Oh, okay. I have no idea who we're talking about then, but that's fine.
No, it was. And besides, they're like, as soon as I hear someone's taken, it's like, I don't play that game. Unless they're poly, unless they're like, yeah, it was cool. I was like, and then I'm still a little bit hesitant because I'm just like, everyone's got to know. But anyway, like, no, this person, like, I'll straight up say it on stream because nobody's watching. It's their name is Jay. I don't know their last name. I don't even know if that is their actual real name, but like, that's their Instagram handle. I was like, 100% yes, I am like super attracted.
Yeah.
I don't, and they don't know. I don't think they know. At least I like very lightly hinted.
Yeah, maybe they know you're a follower,
but they're also like, they live in Canada, so I'm just like, well, that's probably never gonna happen. Boo.
Oh, come on, Canada, really? That's hardly anything. Like if they live in Japan, that'd be one thing, but Canada, fucking, you kidding me? You can go up to Canada. Anyways, I want to talk about our conversation with non-binate for a little bit. I just want to talk about this.
That like 30-second conversation that we had with non-binate at DragonCon.
We had a little bit more of a hold on. You had a little bit more of a conversation with non-binate because non-binate scanned your QR code and followed you.
Yeah, and then I kept trying.
Already.
I kept trying. Yeah, they follow me now. But like I kept trying to like coordinate with them all weekend and just couldn't.
It's fine. You know what? Non-binate was probably doing things. That's fine. But look, DragonCon 2022, you meet non-binate, you become Insta fans with non-binate. Okay? 2023, we go back to DragonCon and you text non-binate and be like, hey, look, we met last year. I was doing this. Like, what are you doing? And maybe non-binate is just like, at that point, like, I'm going to be here at this point doing this photo shoot. And you go to that photo shoot and you hang out with non-binate. Like, look, point is, like, even if nothing happens immediately, something might happen in the future.
No,
And
no, yeah, 100%. Like,
I wanted to laugh. Okay, so like right before we left, non-binary was like 100. Like again, like trying to confirm names between you and me. And I remember non-binary like asked your name, like, oh, hold on, confirm your name one more time. You're like, yeah, Mackenzie, blah blah blah. And then non-binary was like, hey, what was your name? And looked at me, and I was fucking like, I'm not even part of this.
you're just
I was
jamming
like,
over there.
I was like, I'm Michael, but like, I'm not even part of this. Like, fucking, the only reason I approached you was because I had nothing to lose.
And
And
I
now
was
that
too
I'm-
scared to say anything.
And you were too, yeah. But I've been there before, so I understand that 100%. And I was willing to be has nothing to lose person. That's fine with me. So like when not binary was like, what was your name? And I was like, I was very honestly considering being like, doesn't matter, pretend I'm not here, talk exclusively to them.
Aww.
I was almost like if I didn't think it was insulting, I was going to be like, I was going to say my name is not important because I don't care much about you as this person does.
Ooh.
But I was like, that sounds like super bad, so I couldn't say that. But like, also it's the truth. Like, I mean, non-binary does great cosplay, but obviously not as much of a fan of them as you are. And so, like, if I could ever direct the conversation towards you 100% that night, I would have, and I tried to, but like, the only part of the conversation I had was, "Are you non-binary?" Yes, and then I pointed at you, and that was it. And I just fucking danced and vibed to the music until non-binary was like, "Oh, what was your name?" And I'm like, "Well, no, hold on." First non-binary was like, "I need alcohol," and then I was like, "You have alcohol." And then I was out of the conversation again. And then I was like, oh, yeah, my name is this. And I told non-binary my name, but it didn't matter because you were the only one that mattered in that conversation.
Oh.
And then after that, I was like, by the way, you gave non-binary your share of the alcohol. Please give me mine.
Priorities.
Like, I hope you don't. I hope you don't feel offended by that at all.
100% no.
I was like, at this point, I need a nipper. I need a little.
You know how much I actually drank that weekend? Surprisingly little. Like, I thought I was gonna
I
go
know.
through that whole I thought I was gonna go through that whole case of Truly, and then I was like, every night I was like, well, I probably shouldn't start drinking this early, and so I kept pushing it off, and now I'm sitting here like I'm looking to my left, and there is over a half a case of seltzers sitting here, and I'm just like, how long are those gonna sit there? For
Well,
fucking ever.
two things. Point of reason one, you're a lightweight.
That is true. That's
Point of reason two. Starting too early, I get that because like if you do start too early, then it's like, all right. If you start, here's my thing about Dragon Con, and here's where I can't keep up with Dr. Scribbles because like he'll just drink the whole time. But
yeah,
like,
I don't understand that.
I have to drink to get drunk. And if I'm not drinking to get drunk, then what's the point of me drinking?
Exactly.
So, like, if it's not 5 p.m. and I'm in the hotel room after that, like, can I go piss real quick?
How drunk are you? Oh my god.
Very. I gotta go piss. I'll be right back.
I can tell. This is incredible. This is like the best conversation I think I've ever had on stream. I don't think anyone else is watching this. This is hilarious. Oh, I just got a notification from Instagram. Non-binate tagged Colossal Con in a post. I guess they're at Colossal Con. Is that happening this weekend? I have no idea. I don't know what's happening anymore in the world. If it's not Dragon Con, I don't know what it is. Huh. Maybe they're a Colossal Con? I don't even... Let me look that up. Colossal Con. What is...
According to Wikipedia,
Aha.
Colossal Con, formerly called Cleveland Colossal Convention, is an annual 4-day anime convention held during May, June at the Kalahari Resort and Convention Center in Sandusky, Ohio.
Oh, Colossal Con East. Poconos Mountains, Pennsylvania. September 9th through 11th. Okay, so yeah, it is happening right now. Neat.
I'm back.
So apparently Colossal Con is happening. The only reason, up in Colossal Con East in Poconos
that's in
Mountains, PA.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's happening right now. The only reason I know is because as soon as you walked away, I picked up my phone and I got a notification on Instagram said, non-binate tagged Colossal Con in a post. I was like, oh, speak of the devil.
Wait, that's this weekend?
Yeah, September 9, 10, 11. That's probably where Jeff is right now.
That makes sense because I went to Colossal Con with Jeff last year, but I don't think it was at this time.
I mean, there are several Colossal Cons. This is Colossal Con East.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania. I went to that with them last year, but I don't think it was around this time because we went to Dragon Con last year. And there was a little bit of space between
I don't
Dragon
know.
Con and Colossal Con. But maybe they bumped it up.
I don't know.
You know what? That's a good point because I went to Jeff with Colossal Con like a year before I started working for Piper. And that was probably a little. That's okay. All right. The point is, what's the point? What is the point?
I don't think we were
point I
going
wanted to
anywhere
make
with that.
The point I wanted to make before I went to the bathroom was three things. One, yes, I've been drinking. Two,
I can tell.
when we're talking about Dragon Con, yeah, I agree with you. Here's the difference between Dr. Scribbles and me. Dr. Scribbles can just drink for the fun of it. I'll just have a little drink now and tie on a buzz, and the buzz will get me through. I'm not a person who could just buzz. I'm a person who has to get drunk. So, when we were at Dragon Con, when we were in the room, if I couldn't get shit-faced drunk for the rest of the night, it wasn't worth drinking to me. So if it wasn't at least 1,700 hours, I wasn't drinking really until we got back to the room. And it was either close to or after 1,700, and I was like, time to drink.
Yeah, I didn't usually start drinking until I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock every night. And at that point, I'm like, I'm not gonna go too hard, because I didn't know how late I was gonna go. I didn't realize I was gonna be up till 3 a.m. every day.
Well, were you?
Close. I mean, it was as the weekend went on, I stayed up later and later every night.
You did, 100%. And I want to say Sunday night. By Sunday night, you were probably up later than I was.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I only had a few. I had enough to Okay, so when I drink, excuse me.
Yeah.
I generally
when you drink.
My body is stupid.
Is anyone watching your stream right now? Is it
probably
just me?
not. I picked up my phone to check, and I think it's probably just you. I don't really get a lot of views. Especially since this is labeled a Teamfight Tactics stream, and we haven't played Teamfight Tactics in the last hour and a half.
Let's get back on.
No. Okay, it says there's 2 watching. I can't imagine who the other person is.
It's probably me and Hudson, or me and Dustin, or
Yeah.
me and nobody.
It's I know
maybe
one
me and
of...
a rando. You want a
So-
TFT?
No, it's. I need to start going to bed a little bit earlier. Like I've been going to bed at like 2:30. Like ever since Dragon Con, my sleep schedule has been just all out of whack.
I know. I was still waking up at like 8 o'clock in the morning at Dragon Con.
Mm.
Even though I wasn't going to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning at Dragon Con. Or 4
Oof.
o'clock in the morning at Dragon Con.
Oof. But anyway, so, okay,
I
so
finally got rid of the bags under my eyes.
hey, a few nights of sleep will do that.
Surprising, right?
Yeah. But okay, so when I drink, like, my body's real dumb about it. Like, I'll go from like not feeling it, and then all of a sudden, guess what? You're sick. You're gonna be bent over the toilet for the next like hour because you drank too much.
I thought
It's like
I was gonna have to throw up last night. Yeah.
like I don't usually get the buzz. Like it's so disappointing. Like I don't really ever feel that buzz, and then all of a sudden it all hits at once, and just like, oh, by the way, you feel queasy and nothing feels right, and everything's just off, and it's just like it goes like 0 to 60 real fast, and it sucks. So it's like
Yeah.
even though I don't feel it, I'll stop myself at like 2 to 3 drinks, like 2 to 3 weaker drinks, like a seltzer, like one of those hard seltzers, because I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's right around where I hit the Balmer peak, because like even though I don't feel it, but it gives me a little bit more confidence, like
Right,
it's
right.
it is that social lubrication. Oh my god, you streaming City of Heroes? Yes.
I mean, I'm not allowed to stream it on streaming services, but I'm allowed to stream it to my friends directly.
Fair enough.
you and
And
me.
I will sit there and watch it on silent because I don't want to get flagged for the audio. But yeah, so like that's generally why I don't really drink to excess, because I will get real sick real fast, as you have seen at Dragon Con's past. But no, this year I actually maintained a decent pace. I think also because Scribbles wasn't there. He is
really? Is Scribbles the antagonist?
Scribbles is an instigator when it comes to booze.
Ooh.
Come on, you know this. You 100% know this.
Yeah, I do.
He's the like if it wasn't for him, I would not start drinking at 10 a.m. At Dragon Con, because you know that shit happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Like this year, they weren't there. Like he wasn't there, and I didn't start drinking until like 8 o'clock at night, which seems a lot more reasonable now. And then I didn't have a hangover and wasn't exhausted. Well, I was still exhausted the next day, but for other reasons. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, but anyway, yeah. So now I've got like over half a case of seltzers sitting here, and I'm just like, I brought it in when we got back, and it has not moved, has not been touched since Tuesday or since Monday. Like,
As you can imagine, I've dipped into the white rum and Tahitian treat fruit punch soda.
I can
that I brought.
I can definitely tell. What about the bomb
Can
pops?
you?
Oh
I
oh
haven't
my
touched
gosh!
it yet,
For the last
Well,
hour, I
because
can
I
definitely
left-
tell.
I left the 7-Up. We gotta get new 7-Up for the second bottle.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I could definitely tell. I can tell.
you?
I can tell when you're drunk.
Really?
Like, we've gotten to know each other well enough. I know when you're drunk. Just like I know.
when I'm drunk too.
Just
Oh,
like.
fuck.
Oh,
I fell
jeez.
off.
I see that.
It's okay. I get teleported back into this pool in the middle.
But yeah, it's like I know. I can tell when you're drunk. I can also tell when Scribbles is drunk, and also
Yeah.
Katie. So yeah.
Well, it's easy to tell when Katie's drunk. Is Katie socializing? She's drunk.
Yeah. Well, not anymore. I can tell when Katie's drunk
Well-
because she's never drunk anymore because she can't.
Yeah, fair points. Fair points.
But no, like, yeah, no, nothing against them. It's just like, yeah, when Scribbles gets drunk, I can definitely it is definitely an encouragement to drink alongside him, and that definitely happened in years past at Dragon Con when I got like super hammered at like noon. That happened.
Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I had to
back
walk.
in the past.
Yeah, and I tried to walk. Like, I got high and I got real drunk, and it was noon, and we were trying to walk to the food court. Oh.
Hold on. When did I ever get you high before noon?
There was when we stayed at the Aloft. That was the year we stayed at the Aloft. I remember that morning, like that day, vividly, because I just remember the experience of being way too drunk at noon and trying to navigate the food court with you guys. Yeah. I immediately realized the error of my ways and started drinking water like as fast as possible. And it was like that was the time when it was like we were on our way out the door, and the whole time we were getting ready, I just kept refilling this one can with whatever hard liquor we had, because it was like one of those V8 energy drinks, and I would drink a little bit and then I'd top it. It's like I would drink a little bit of the drink and then immediately go to top it off with more liquor, and I just kept doing that for like 2 hours while we were getting ready. And then we go to leave, and I was sufficiently drunk. And I was like, and that's when you offered me that's when you offered me some stuff on the way. Yeah, on the way out the door. I was like, well, sure, why not? Like, might as well just throw it all together. And yeah.
Right.
So
Check it out. So this character is. Are you watching me right now?
I'm watching.
Character's name is Symphomaniac. She's a succubus who would rather sing than. I mean, you know.
Yeah, do the thing.
So I've got some costumes here. Punk rock, right? Looks
Nice.
Punk rocky.
The green mohawk. I like it. I like
Green
it.
mohawk, yeah. I got a marching band. Alright. I got oh wait, 2 seconds, 1 second. There we go. Country western.
Oh my gosh.
It's nighttime, so it's hard to see everything. But look,
I can see, yeah.
Country western, the jeans,
the boot cut, the jean jacket, yeah.
Oh yeah. Rock Me Amadeus. Check this out. I am proud of this one.
Oh
this
my
is
gosh.
hard to accomplish in City Heroes. But like, look at the hair.
That's incredible.
Right? Like the way the hair sticks up, the eyes closed, the fucking white face paint. I got.
Oh my god, Kiss.
She's the Night Insane Service, but she still has the red ears, the red hands. That's a little hard to accomplish in this game.
Jeez.
Proud of that one. I've got this was like my pop star costume.
Yeah.
Right, so like a metallic.
Like,
this is metallic.
Almost getting like
top.
T Swifty vibes.
Right, and I was like, all right, like this leg and this arm with the long, but like nothing on the others. So I was like, okay,
I see it.
I was like, this is my pop star look. Look at this back here. This very low back.
I see it. They get the pop star. I see the pop star.
The
look.
last one.
Oh, David Bowie.
The Star Man.
Oh, that's so good.
So this character has been all about just different genres of music, because she's a music. They introduced a music set of powers, so I was like, all right.
That's amazing. That's really good.
I thought Symphomaniac was a great name, and I just worked off of that. I thought a succubus who'd rather sing than fuck would be a Symphomaniac. And my team has already started, and I'm not a part of this. So
Oh, jeez.
I'm hoping they don't kick me. But if I get to this first mission in time, I should be fine.
Oh.
Anyways, oh god, someone already died.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
But this is fine. This is fine. I can fix this.
I can actually. I'm intending to as soon as I get there.
So I made my first video today. I recorded it 3 times.
Well, hold on. What kind of video?
It's a YouTube video I'm gonna upload. It's nothing you haven't heard before. It's just like me talking about like the stuff that's happened in my trans timeline, like my transition stuff, like how things have gone so far, and like.
But you're like making an update report on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I haven't done it before. This is gonna be my first video of just like vlog style, just sitting talking to the camera kind of thing. I hope to do a bunch more. But yeah, that's
great because last time I was in Connecticut, I was talking to one of my mom's friends, and her daughter, I think is 14 years old, and was considering being trans, whether or not that's the right lifestyle for them. And I was talking to my mom about it. I'm like, look, I've got a trans friend. If your friend's daughter has questions, maybe I can field them towards them. But if you're making a video, maybe I can just tell my mom, hey, here's a video that a personal friend of mine did, and that would carry weight. Because my mom is also not so keen on the trans scene.
That's fair.
I think
they're gonna see this and be like, wait, wasn't this person at Thanksgiving?
Well, that's already happened.
Wow.
I was saying, I was like, yeah, Mac and I are going to, what was it? Dave Matthews. And they were like, wait, I thought you said Mac was the man. I was like, no, I said Mac was Mac. I am now specifying Mac's gender as a female because that's what Mac's gender is.
Yeah, and at the time that they met me, I was very much presenting male, and to avoid confusion, I made it like a point to be very masculine that night we went over there.
That said, you are once again welcomed to my dad's house for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And you are once again welcome to present as however you choose to present.
That is
because
I very much appreciate
if my mom is there, my mom is already currently aware. If my dad is there, my dad might not even notice.
Granted, a lot has, a decent amount has changed in the past year, so we'll see.
Yes, and I will let them know before you show up that you are going to present separately, and I will say if that's a problem for you, then not only is Mac not coming to Thanksgiving, then I'm not coming to Thanksgiving.
Ooh, no, don't do that because
no. I say with you 100%, and my dad will not have a problem with it. That's the other thing. It's like my dad will not have an overt problem with it. If he has an underlying problem with it, that's on him, and he will keep it to himself.
Yeah.
And I hope you don't hold that against my father.
Oh, no, I totally, I get it.
But I don't think my dad will have a problem with it, especially because all you gotta be like, all you'll have to say to my dad is like, I was in the Marines. Bada bing, bada boom. Doesn't matter who you are now.
I was like, how do you think I'm paying for this?
But point is, like, if anyone in my family, I don't think anyone in my family will have a problem with you. If anyone in my family has a problem with you, you You just do whatever makes you comfortable, and I will fight that fight.
Look, I've already dealt with transphobes. I know how to handle it with with grace, if you will.
My family is not.
I'm
I
not
wanna
saying
put
they
it on-
are. I'm
I
not
don't.
saying they
My
are.
family is not transphobic on purpose.
Hey, look, as long as it's like not done with ill intent, like
It won't
that's
be.
like
It never will be. But again, I gotta say, like my family, not like the coolest. So they're not intentionally and if they are intentionally transphobic, then I will fight them and lose them as necessary because I know that I'll win them back. Uh, so I want you, if you're not going anywhere for Thanksgiving, I want you to spend Thanksgiving with me again,
Aw.
however you feel comfortable, and I will make it my fight, my issue, my family to deal with. Um,
I'm gonna
if
show
anything
up.
has happened.
I'm gonna show up and be like full on like drag makeup, just really overt, just obnoxious.
If that is who you are at the time, if that's
No,
who you want to
no.
be, if that's how you want to present, 100% do it.
No,
Because
I
I
don't.
will do everything on my family's end to make it okay. And if they're like this is not okay, then that's that. Then that's that.
Honestly, I don't think
But
I could do that anyway. I do not have the skills to do that kind of makeup. Like, holy shit.
but
that's
if you
that's
do,
a whole other
and
story.
that is a month and a half away. That's like 2 months away.
Oh my
If
god,
it
it
comes
really
up,
is.
if it happens. Yeah,
Oh my god, that's so...
all I'm saying is if. All I'm
But
saying is if. And then
that's fair.
if you be you, I'll deal with my family. But again, and that's also only if you're not doing anything for Thanksgiving. Again.
Fair enough. I appreciate the invite, and I will definitely keep it in mind. Because I don't think I'll be going back to Indiana for this Thanksgiving. I'll be going there for Christmas, so.
Oh, that's fine. I understand that.
I'm going there in like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm going back again at Christmas. So, yeah, that's a lot of driving. And then after last year, oh my god, I went up. I don't know if you remember last year. I went to Indiana 3 times in a month.
Yeah.
Jesus, like one was for the bachelor party, then the next one was for the wedding, which was like a week or 2 later, and then like 2 weeks later was Christmas, and I'm like, I am so sick and tired of this drive. Like, doing it once in a while is already bad enough because it's like 10, 11 hours in a car by yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
to do it multiple times in a month,
which I am capable of doing, but yeah, multiple times in a month would be a bit much.
Yeah, it was like every other
once
weekend.
A month, honestly, once a month would be fine. Like, because even then, I would cut it down to like, all right, but only for a day. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, here's the thing about that: it's 10 to 11 hours one way. So it's like,
I get it.
That's an entire day. Like, your day is shot. So you gotta spend. It's like you gotta have at least a 3-day span to make it worth it. So it's like one day of driving, then spend one day with the people, and then another day driving back. It's like
right.
It's just
Friday you drive up there, Saturday you spend with them, Sunday you gotta come back because you work a real work schedule.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to understand that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing here in a couple of weeks. Because it's my nephew's first birthday, and so I'm driving
He's not
up
gonna
on.
Remember.
Yeah.
This is FYI.
Look,
he's not gonna remember that.
If there's anything I've learned.
First of all, here's one thing here's one bit of advice I'm gonna give to you. Okay. Are you going up for your nephew's first birthday?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking take pictures. Make it memorable. And then next time you go there, share those pictures. Be like, hey, you remember last year, buddy? Buddy, you remember last year? Here we are. This is us. You try to make something between you and them,
Yeah.
the kid. Try to make something between you and the kid, because otherwise it's not fucking worth it.
Look, if there's anything I've learned about being the relative of people who are raising kids, and having like my friends raising kids and all that, like if there's anything I've learned, it's all this stuff early on in life. It's not about the kid. It is 100% not about the kid. It's about the parents. Like it is all it is all for them, and it's all for them to show off, and it's like, and that's cool. Like they can be proud that they are raising these kids, and it's cute, and they get to have fun setting up parties and whatever if that's their thing. Like that's
and they
like
fucking yeah.
oh
so,
they
like,
fucking parents, especially
they
first time
love it.
parents, they
It's not
love
for
it.
them. It's not for the kids. It's for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
It's for the parents.
100%, and that's been like
I
I
went
love
to my brother's for my second nephew's birthday, and it was his like second birthday. By the way, I hadn't met this kid until just recently. But here's the thing: did the second child say, "Are you going to come to my birthday next year?" He did not. The
because they don't know what the heck's going on.
Right, the first child, who's like 3 years old or 4 years old at this point, he was like, "Are you coming to my next birthday?" And I'd be like, "You're old enough for me to say this." I gotta be honest with you, kid, probably not. I said, "Look, I'll try, but unfortunately, I don't know if I can make it for your birthday." But I said to him, I said, "Hey, listen, Kingston, do you remember when you were this year old and I came to your birthday?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "All right, so you get it." And maybe he doesn't get it now,
Look,
but when he's 21 and we're drinking together, he'll get it.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%. And see, that's the thing about kids.
I'm gonna say that before my brother had his second child, I said, the last time I saw him, I said, "All right, when Kingston's 21, I'll be back. When Kingston's fun, I'll be back." Which was clearly gonna be before 21. Like, I hope that when he's a teenager, I can corrupt him. Like, Dad wants me to like sports, but Uncle Preston wants me to fucking play video games. I'm gonna play video games. Fuck you, Dad.
Yo, that's gonna be me. Like I am there to corrupt my brother's children. Because he is so like, I love my brother, and especially I like my sister-in-law. She's a great person. Like they're both good people, but they are such a sports oriented family. Like they are such a white bread vanilla generic family.
Yeah.
That like and just sports oriented, and all the all the traditional stuff. Like, and then there's me, and I'm just like, I'm gonna make you question the term gender in its entirety, and what is sexuality, and here are video games and candy and all kinds of bad things. Here you go.
Part of me wants to corrupt my nephews and just be like, "Here's video games, here's anime, fucking, there's more to the world than wrestling and football."
Yeah.
But they're down in Florida, so that would take a little bit more out of me than I'm willing to give. So, at the end of the day, like, maybe just maybe, once they're capable of forming thoughts, I think like once they're in high school, maybe I can take an active part in their life and be a thing. I don't think before high school they're going to remember me.
Oh, probably.
Here's the thing:
yeah.
like I've had cousins, or I've had uncles. Like, I'm an uncle, right? And I've had uncles that either live in the vicinity that I remember, or uncles who did not live in the vicinity that I love them, but
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
like
know their life story until I was an adult, and I was able to take in their life story as an
right?
adult.
Yeah, like I was exactly the same. Okay, so since I grew up in Indiana, like pretty much since before I was able to understand where I was, and
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
we moved away from our extended family when I was like 2, and all my extended family's in Pennsylvania, and we only got to see them like once or twice a year, and so I didn't really get to
Oh
know
yeah,
them
yeah.
that well.
That's dad's side of the family. I could only see them once a year.
Yeah, so it's like you don't really get to know them that
Which,
well.
to be fair, my mom made the effort.
Yeah, like so
My
did my
mom
parents. Yeah.
had no. Well, okay, yeah. When I was 3 years old, my parents got divorced. So like
Ah, yeah.
the the fact that I know my dad's side of the family is entirely on my mom being the bigger person and being like, these children of mine deserve to know their father's side of the family, even if I'm not on the best terms with their father's side of the family.
Yeah.
My mom was chill, um, and to this day, she's become a friend of my father, despite the fact that they got a divorce, which has led, I think, to my relationships because like a lot of people, even D and Katie, my closest friends, have been like, why are you still friends with Sarah? And it's like, well, I mean, I don't know what to say. The reason we decided we wanted to try dating each other is because we had a lot of common interests, and the fact that maybe we didn't have as many as we thought, but the fact is we have a lot.
It's like
So I should still be friends with this person.
yeah, it's like you can be friends. It just but it can also be like you weren't it wasn't right to be dating each other. And
But
that's how I saw
that,
that's how Sarah
yeah,
my Sarah and I tried to treat it. Like when we
yeah,
decided to break up because it was a mutual thing. Like there was no argument, there was no it's like look, it's like we are cool with each other and we can be friends. It wasn't right to be together. So it's
right.
like it's
So
totally understandable.
at the end of the day, it was just like I'm not. The two of us are not compatible as sexual
Yeah, romantically.
relations go.
Not
But
compatible romantically, but
we
friendship wise,
fucking
yeah.
we both love Fallout. We both love Kingdom Hearts. Like, let's why? So, like, a lot of people were like, and my closest friends included, asked me, why would you continue to be friends with this person? And I had to explain to them, like, A, we have a lot in common. That's why we tried dating each other. And then B, I didn't know I was asexual before I started dating this person. Because if I did, I wouldn't have dated them. I would have said, I'm an asexual person. Are you looking for a sexual relationship? You are? Never mind. Let's be friends.
And I God, I get that on so many levels now, and because of what happened with me and Sarah, and like I by the end of that relationship, I'm literally a completely different person. And it's like I didn't know I was trans. Like I didn't realize, like really
Yeah, yeah,
realize that
yeah.
I was trans when we started
Yeah.
dating 6 years before. Nor did I
And
realize I
that's
was a gray ace. I was just like, yeah, a
And
lot
that's something
developed.
I sent a text message to her, and I was like, "Hey, Sarah, look, I know this is too little, too late, but I got to explain to you that like I just discovered I'm asexual, and the whole reason our like sexual compatibility didn't work wasn't because of you, and I know that that was something that made you feel bad, but it wasn't you. It was me. And I was, and I knew it was too little, too late. Like, she had moved on. She had
Hmm.
had a child with someone else, and a successful relationship with a third person. And I'm not going to judge her because, like, you know, she made a child with someone. It wasn't the right decision, but she made a relationship with someone that is the right decision. And when they get married, I'm going to be part of the wedding party. 100%.
Hey.
God bless. 100% God bless. I might be wearing a dress because I'm clearly going to be on the bridesmaid sides. But I told her I'm 100% okay with wearing a dress. But the
I
point
will
is,
100% help you get ready.
but the point is, like, I told her, I was like, look, like, I know what you and I had at one point, but like the fact here's the thing, like the fact that I was upfront because she was like, oh, why do you want to date me? And I was like, because I want you to be happy. And then she was like, oh, you're just saying that, but the truth is I want her to be happy. And I realized that happiness with me was not a thing, but happiness with this other person is 100% a thing. And that person that she's happy with is a friend of mine from years past, and I was like, yeah, I can't be mad about this because I know A, this person's going to take care of you. I know B, this is the relationship you were looking for, so I can't be mad about that. So like, at the end of the day, the only thing I can be is happy for her. So
Yeah.
I feel like I might have lost connection here because my apparently Guild Wars or City Heroes not connecting. But the point is, at the end of the day, I can do nothing but be happy for her. And when things happen, like she gets engaged or whatever, I can't not but be happy
Well, good.
for someone
Like-
who I was in a relationship with. To find a long lasting relationship, I can't not be happy.
Yeah, I mean that's good. That's a sign that like that's a sign of maturity, I think.
Well, and that it's just like
As much as we
100%,
pretend not
that's
to be
how
mature.
you should be. If you are in love with someone, you have to understand that you might not be the right person for them. And if you don't get that, then like you need to do a little bit of reflecting. Because if you want someone, if you truly love someone and want them to be happy, if you think you're the right person for them, then maybe pursue them a little bit more. But if you like, if there's ever any doubt, like, oh, maybe you're just dating this person because it makes you feel good, like it just makes you feel good to have someone in your life that likes you. And I understand that. I understand feeling good because someone likes you and wanting that feeling, but like under like understanding that feeling, right? Like maybe someone feels good because you're paying attention to them, but you're not paying the right attention to them. Or like, just at the end of the day, it's just like you don't want the same things. Like, look, she wanted a family life and I want to be single. Just accept that. Just accept that and move on. And if that person finds someone who complements their life better than you did, just accept that and be happy that they're happy. And I'm sorry, I don't preach to the choir. Probably, maybe not, but like that's how I feel about relationships and breakups. Like, look, every person you date is not going to be the one because the one is the one.
Yeah, and if you have multiple, then they can't all be the one. Then it would be the
But
multiple.
also, like, let me throw this out there. If the one is not just the one, but if there are the two that are the one, look, if they're okay with it, then you should be okay with it and pursue that. Like, if you're in a polyamorous relationship, be polyamorous. That's fine. I'm not against polyamorous relationships because if I found two people who were in love with me and they were okay with each other, then that's fine. I'd let them be okay. I'm not going to say if I'm in a relationship with one person and another person says they like me, I'm not going to say you have to be okay with this other person. I'm going to evaluate and say, like, to myself personally, I'm going to say, who means more to me? If it's both of them mean something to me, then there's going to be a three-way conversation. If one person means more to me than the other, I'm going to field that. But at the end of the day, I'm an asexual with a cat. So no one's involved with me whatsoever. So none of this means anything.
Except your cat who dominates you in the bedroom.
Except my cat who dominates me in the bedroom.
Also, I think we picked up another watcher.
Did we? Hello, I'm Nobog Renats. I do not have a channel, but I will at some point once I find a VTuber, a live 2D avatar. And hey, listener, if you happen to be a modeler of live 2D avatars,
if you know rigging,
I
if
will
you know how to rig.
I'll throw you some Fiverr. I don't know how much Fiverr costs, but I'll throw you a Fiverr some money. I'll throw you some money.
It's
like,
called Fiverr.
What?
It's literally called Fiverr. I mean, I know that's not the actual price.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if your added streamer happens to be a modeler for live 2D models, I'm looking for a goblin with a big nose. Otherwise, I have very little restrictions. You can just take one of your existing models, give it a bigger nose and green skin. I'll throw you $5, $10, $20, $25, $50. I'm going up to $50.
I think you're a little drunk there. I don't.
Is $50
If you, I mean, no, but I think that might be your drunk self, putting money where your mouth is there.
100%.
But yeah, if anybody who's watching is a modeler or a rigger, please comment down below, and I'll definitely I'll definitely hit you up. But
yeah. Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Mackenzie W wants a VTube model. Release the Weasel Preston Nilbog also wants a model.
Nilbog, yeah.
Nilbog is a goblin spelled backwards.
I don't even know what I would want as an avatar for a VTuber. Like, I don't know what.
I mean, honestly, just if you could, I think.
I want a cartoon version of myself.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you should get a rigger who's just willing to make you.
Hell yeah.
That's fine. Because look, I identify with Goblin. I identify with Goblin. So that's why I'm 100% on board for being a Goblin VTuber. Or just honestly having a Goblin avatar that I could associate with. I would love that. You have no idea. Even if I don't have any followers, I would love
just being the Goblin.
A persona, a personality of being the Goblin, because like Preston Night Death has been my association since 2004, and I've never needed to present as Preston Night Death. I've just always been Preston Night Death, but now I realize that Preston Night Death is not commercially accessible, and I need a VTube avatar, and if that's Nilbog, but that's fine. Nilbog can associate with Preston on the long run. That's fine. But at the end of the day, like, I'm willing to accept this Nilbog personality. I'm willing to be a goblin. Like, that's okay with me. I understand I'm a goblin already in real life, so like, if I can get a VTube personality, you know what? I'm just noticing.
Realistically, I just want to look like Tracer from Overwatch in real life. Like, that would like, if there was like a cosmetic surgery I could do to make myself look like that in real life, I 100% would, and I wouldn't look back. but I don't think that's not physically possible.
First of all, yes, it is.
Not to that extent.
First of all, yes, it is, with enough money. Second of all, I get it. I get it. I don't have a personality that I resonate with that much. Let me say this. I don't resonate with a personality wickedly different from me that much. Like, Preston Night Death, like, if I chose a setting that Preston Night Death existed in, so like, Preston existed in Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, City Heroes. If I chose one of them to be the baseline of Preston Night Death, I could do it. But as it stands, none of them are, because I'm not role playing him. So I feel like I can be the character, like the entity, the online entity of Preston Night Death in every video game that I play, without having to adhere to a specific Preston Night Death. So I feel like when I create my VTube avatar, and all of them associate with this one character that I play in a video game, whether it's City Heroes, whether it's Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 1, whether it's any MMORPG, I can use Preston Night Death, and that's fine if people associate Preston with my real name, because it is technically, but, you know. I feel like that can be my avatar while I'm still being Nilbog, while I'm still being Release the Weasel, while I'm still being whatever.
Yeah.
But when I was 17 years old and working at Taco Bell, when I was creating my first MMORPG character, and I said to myself, I want to make a character named Preston Night Death, who's just a necromancer because I like the color green, and I will delete this character later because Preston is my middle name. Night Death is literally two things that a dark character would have associated with them. And 22 years later, 12 years later, I don't know. I don't even know how long it's been. 2004 was when I made that character.
So 18 years?
For 18 years, there have been people in my life who only know me as Preston Night Death.
Wow. Jeez.
And, like, that's fine with me. And that's people who I used to be guildmates with. We used to do whatever we could every weekend. We used to... These are people who were like, hey, if you ever visit Europe, you can crash on my couch. And it's like,
hey!
I in 2005, I very strongly, in 2006, I very strongly considered a European tour.
Hell yeah.
Because I had friends in Europe who would host me. And I don't know. I was just like, oh, maybe this is something I should do. And unfortunately,
that's so cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, like that time has passed. Like, I will say this: Germany, the Netherlands. I'm trying to think of what other countries were available.
Dude, Germany's pretty awesome.
I had friends in all these countries through Guild Wars 1. Who had said to me that if I were to visit their country, they would let me crash on their couch. And if I wasn't such a young, poor man, I would have easily visited them. I mean, one of my closest friends was in Germany. My auntie Chamba. I love her to death. I wish one day to meet her in person. I wish, honestly, just to talk to her again, because
Yeah.
it's been close to a decade since I've spoken with this person. But like, they were a very important person to me in the early 2000s, and
Aw.
it's weird because it's someone I've never met before in person in my life, but they live halfway across the world, and I know I've had some small impact on their life, and they've had a large impact on mine. So like,
Yeah.
it'd be nice to reach out and meet them.
Yeah, for
But like,
sure. Always
but at the
rekindle
same
those.
time, if yeah, but at the same time, it feels like the opportunity's passed. I don't know.
Yeah, you never
Like
know.
maybe reaching out to them at this point might be a little strange. I don't know. That's how I feel.
No, I
Just
just
because I'm
you
a
never know.
30-year-old introvert.
I have considered reaching out to some friends of mine that I lost contact with, 8-10 years ago.
Yeah.
But it
Well,
was like
and that's the
guys
other
that.
thing.
Go ahead.
Because, like, especially in your case, you have to be like, are they still cool with me?
Yeah,
And so, like,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, and so that's where I'm like, I have to be like, is this person that I was like really close with in 2007? Like, are they still cool with me? Like, I know I'm a different person, but like, who are they? And like, did we have enough of a connection that like who I am intrinsic to my core for the rest of my life did they care about? And who I am as a person in that moment and in this moment still resonates with them.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
No, no, total. I get it. So you want
Right.
to
So look, I was a different person back then, but like if I want to reconnect with them, am I the same person that can?
Yeah, like that's a valid concern. Like that's a valid human
I,
response. Yeah.
it's hard making adult relationships, adult friendships, and it's like when I was
100%. Oh my god.
when I yeah. So did I tell you this about my former coworker?
Yeah, you were telling me that they reached out. It was like, hey, yeah, we should hang out.
Yeah, they reached out to me like the other day, and I was just like, "This is weird," but like, this might just be normal for him because he's in his 20s.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so I know I am that annoying person that does nothing but talk about Dragon Con all year round, but like I do that because it is so
Yeah.
unreasonably special to me, and it's like
Yeah.
even when I'm not drinking, like if I'm not high and I'm not drunk, like when I'm at Dragon Con, I am a different person, and it like I have always felt like I can only be like that at Dragon Con, and it's like last weekend, that was the most social I had been in at least a year since the Dragon Con beforehand. Like at no other point would I just like approach random people walking by in a fucking costume and just be like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh,
Honestly, if
yeah."
someone walked by in a costume, I'd be more inclined to talk to them.
Yeah,
But in real life, no one's gonna walk by in a costume until the end of next month.
that's true. But but also it's like even if I wasn't in costume, like there were guys that like the gay couple that was in front of me in line when I was getting into the Spectrum party, uh, like they weren't in costume and we just started talking, and I just like I would not normally do that. Like I would not normally start talking to people like strangers in any other context. But at Dragon Con, something about it just like I feel accepted. I mean, is that community? Is that like accepting nerdy community? That's like everyone's there just for the sake of being friends
Just
and
for
not
the
with
sake
ill
of-
intent.
Yeah. That's the wonderful thing about Dragon Con is everyone knows what they're there for. And
You know, it's a
it doesn't
safe
matter.
community to. It's safe to be that friendly.
It's
And-
safe to be friendly. It's safe to be. Yeah, like, all right. So, for any viewers who are listening, Mac and I were at Dragon Con. I'm going to throw this story out here. So, we were both in cosplay in in the Celebrity Zoo, the autograph zone.
Yeah.
And a child approached me dressed as the Hulk. And as a child,
The kid was dressed as
do,
the Hulk.
I was dressed as Badman Vegeta. The kid was dressed as the Hulk.
The kid was like
the
8 or
kid was
9.
The kid was like, "Oh, I'm beating you up. I'm tougher than you. I've killed you and your wife." And I assumed he meant Bulma. He might have meant you, but I think he meant Bulma.
Yeah.
So, like, I played along. I was like, the kid was like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm the Prince of all Saiyans." But then, like, we walked away to the point where, like, an adult should have been like, child leash, like, don't go far. It did not. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, kid, like, fucking find your parent. Like, move along. Like, find your fucking parent. I'm done with you.
Didn't actually say that to the kid. It just like it was very
No.
obvious. Like,
Didn't say that, kid. I was just like, I said the one line where I'm the Prince of all Saiyans, and then I stopped because I was like, all right, the kid will get it. The kid will understand. The kid did not understand, and apparently their parents didn't understand because I didn't know where their parents were. But
yeah, neither of us
like,
did.
we walked about 20 feet away from where we first originally saw this kid, and this kid was still hanging on to us to the point where I was like, this is not my problem anymore.
It was cute. They were having fun, but it got past the point of like social acceptance. Like, where is this kid's
it gets
parents?
to the point where it's like,
like,
where
yeah.
are your parents? Because your parents should be reining you in at this point.
Exactly. But
And if your parents aren't reining you in, there's a problem.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, anyway, like, yeah, Dragon Con as a whole, like, that I put so much emphasis on it every year, and I like people who don't go or have never been will never understand. Like, I've been going there for 13 years. Like, I've been going to Dragon Con for 13 years now, and I have had so many major life events that happened at Dragon Con or because of Dragon Con. One of them being like the very first year I went. I will never forget that trip. Like, I will never forget the circumstances around it, how I got
my
there,
God. Yeah,
what I
yeah.
like what I got out of it, cuz like
And that
almost
that's
getting
nothing-
almost getting a
that has
ticket
everything
as
to do. I'm sorry to interrupt. That has everything to do with who you are as a person, and nothing to do with what you are as a person.
yeah.
Is that safe to say?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Maybe. Like, maybe not, but like
But I don't
feel
know.
like
It's
the-
just, yeah.
the first Dragon Con just kind of opened some stuff up, and then like following Dragon Cons might have been
Oh yeah, like the first time I went to
more
Dragon
about
Con, I was
discovering
only
who you are.
yeah. It's like I'm just saying, like, that was like a formative event for me. That like I went down there and like it was mainly like the circumstances of getting there and back because I was active duty at the time and I wasn't supposed to go, and I went on a whim because I had just found it the night before, and I was like, "What is
Oh,
Dragon?"
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"What is
That's right.
Dragon Con? Let me go there
Dragon
because."
Con was separate
yeah.
from us.
And
I
then-
always forget that.
Yeah, my very first Dragon Con, I went alone. I was still active duty. I wasn't supposed to really leave. My other plans got canceled because my command staff didn't want me to go to this wedding that was really far away. So I'm like, all right, I'm allowed to drive this far, barely. I almost got a ticket out of state. I was like 20 years old, and I was just a lot of things happened. I had some of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards got stolen. I don't think they were of any value, but whatever. But I was only there for like a day, barely figured out what was going on, realized I was having a good time, and then slept in my car 2 nights in a row and went home.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it's like every year was something unique. Like between, taking a van full of Marines the following year, we rented a van from Enterprise, and we dubbed it the Car Ship Enterprise as we went down. Then like that, fast forward a few more years, our group went for the first time, and it just and then we brought
The
Jeff,
dream!
the dream team, baby.
The dream team, and then we brought draft the next year.
Yeah, then we brought Jeff, and like all that happened, like shaving his head in the shower and baby powder everywhere for the Mad Max stuff. Then and then a couple years later, the bunny hutch started happening, like, and we started doing that number. Oh boy.
I don't even. Should I text Jeff now and be like, "Hey"?
No, it's 1:20 in the morning. Don't do it. Don't bother him now.
Should I text him tomorrow and say, "Hey"?
Yeah, text him tomorrow and see what's going on. See if he's at Colossal Con or not. But anyway, yeah, it's like, then of course, like the big events that I tell people that I like to tell people, it's like, if it weren't for Dragon Con, I don't know if I'd be as far along in my transition, or if I'd actually be transitioning right now. Because Dragon Con was my gay awakening, and like, it sounds funny to say it like that out loud, but yeah, if it was not for the like my willingness to be open and social at the time, I would not have realized that I was so set in my ways that I was straight, like a cis straight person, that without that catalyst, I don't know if I would have realized it. And I'm so glad I did, because it's opened me up to such a great community, and like I said, formative events in my life. And it's just been one big thing. Every year had something special about it. And it never fails to deliver. Like, I may go in with the expectations of like, oh, I kind of want to accomplish this. Like, this year I was hoping to kind of relive the part, like the LGBT party from 2021, which that will never happen again.
Right.
That was like every year
Right.
some event is like a flash in the pan.
Yeah.
But it's like, this year I kind of went in with the intention of that. It didn't happen, but other things happened. Like, other big things happened this year. Like, I got to meet non-binary, and I got to meet a couple other people who will remain nameless, that I only knew online. That we happened to meet. It's like we were able to coordinate, like, meeting up in person for the very first time, and got to hang out all day. Like, that was really cool. And then
That's nice.
and then for the first time, you and I went alone. Wait, I say alone.
Yeah,
Like, we went just the two of us. Like,
Yeah.
like,
that was. Yeah, that was. It was a. I want to say it was different, but it wasn't.
yeah, it's like, it was a lot of the same. Just it felt a little bit
It was a lot
different.
of- I'll say this: the 6-hour drive down and the 6-hour drive back, I was like worried that maybe there wouldn't be enough to talk about. But like,
We
there
sure
was
filled that.
always- We filled the void for more than 6 hours, because we stopped at Fuddruckers.
Hell yeah, we did. Oh.
And even when there was like silence between us, it was a comfortable silence.
Right?
Like, it was nothing we needed to fill.
Yeah.
It wasn't a silence that was awkward. It was never an awkward silence. It was always a comfortable silence. Like, we both agree that we should just shut up now.
The life
Which
of
wasn't rare,
introverts.
Or which wasn't common, I should say. It was a rare occurrence that we were like, "There's nothing to say." I, I mean, like when we were both trying to sleep, obviously we understood each other. Both in the night and in the morning. I never. I think the first night I hit you with the fucking blinds, but after that I was just like,
Oh,
I was a part of
rude.
the. Let's wait. It took me a second to get there. It took me one night to get there, but after the first night, I was like, let's wait.
I need my beauty
If it
sleep.
was D and Katie, I would have done it a lot more than I did.
If that happened, look, I wouldn't have been in the bed in the direct like line of where the sunlight was coming in. I would have been like
Yeah.
tucked. When the two of them are there, I am usually tucked in a corner so the light can't hit me
Yeah,
on my
next
little
year,
sleeping pad.
Next year we're going to be at a westward-facing hotel, so I wouldn't even be able to have the fucking opportunity to do that. I'll flash the lights and be like, "Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory." With the fucking lights going on and off because I'll have no other option. Just our luck.
Oh, as long as we don't stay in the Hilton again. The fun
Oh,
police.
fuck.
The
Fuck
the
the
Hilton, the
Hilton.
fun police. Oh, that was
Of the three hotels, like the three major host hotels, fuck the Hilton. I would take a secondary hotel over the Hilton at this point.
going back to the
Like
loft at that point.
100%. Like I would be okay. You know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. Like I thought to myself, I was like, during last weekend, as much as we were sharing on the Hilton, I was like, man, all the panels I want to go to are in the Hilton. But you know what? Guarantee you, without a second thought, if you were like Hilton or secondary, even tertiary hotel, which I would consider like the Sheridan and the Westin.
Oh yeah. No,
Like
it's like
if
okay.
you were like,
I consider
if you
the
were like,
Westin like it's like there's top tier and then there's like okay there's like
yeah,
S tier
there's
is like one of
yes,
the three major, like
the
the Hilton, the
three,
Hyatt, the
correct.
Marriott. Westin,
That yes.
yeah, instead of like S tier, there's A tier, and that's like Sheridan,
Westin and
but
Sheridan.
like Westin is like a slight step above Sheridan.
I would put like if the main three are S tier, that I would put Weston and Sheridan as A tier because they still have stuff happening, but they're not like host hotels. And then like A Loft and anything close to it that's A Loft like adjacent would be A tier. Like those are still good, even if they're not main hotels. Even if nothing happens in this hotel, you're within walking distance.
Yeah,
And then anything else in Georgia is B tier.
yeah, pretty much. Oh wait, no, the Indigo. We've never stayed at the Indigo, but the Indigo actually has like a better centralized location than the Westin did. It's like right across the street. It's like cat a corner to the Hyatt, and I from all accounts I've seen and heard, it's really nice and it's like around the same price. I was like, but nothing ever happens in there, so it's a little bit quieter. I
Gotcha.
want to
Yeah,
stay at the
yeah,
Indigo
yeah.
so bad.
Oh, I guess I can understand that. I can understand being close to the action, but not the center of attention.
Yeah.
That is fucking my dream.
Yep.
Like, not just at Dragon Con, but in life.
Aw, you kidding me? I just want to be the center of attention in life.
Well, I know
Go-
you do. I don't want to be center. I want to
Center
be adjacent to
stage.
it. I want to be adjacent to the action, but not a part of it. I want to be an active witness, but never an active participant.
You know, that's fair. That's like that's I mean still commendable. It's fair. All right, look. I just noticed it is 1:30 and I have got to go to bed. I took my meds a little bit ago and my progesterone has a tendency to make me sleepy. So I have got to go get ready for bed and we will continue this conversation later. Thank you for helping me like make this stream super interesting. Like I thought it was just
For
going to be
anyone
like
who's watching, I'm an
whole like,
up-and-coming VTuber, probably next month or the month after.
Nilbog. Watch for Nilbog.
Nilbog Renats, RENOTS. It's stoner backwards. Stoners.
Stoner Goblin.
Stoner Goblin. If not, just stick to this channel, and that's fine too.
Gosh. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. All right. I will.
Yeah, love you guys. Love you, Mac. Talk to you later.
Got to do the outro thing for everybody who's watching, and for everyone who did tune in at any point. Thank you for stopping by, and please do check out my other content. I do plan on, if you watch this, you realize that I do have other videos planned, and they're coming out very soon. So please do check back, do the whole YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, follow me, whatever. Check the link down below. It'll take you to all my other pages on social media, specifically my Instagram, which is where I am most active. So do check me out there. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!